morning, everybody. It's Thursday, August the 14th, and we are live. That's right. We're live. Coming at you. Wake up, St. Louis.
Okie dokie.
Let's take on the day with fervor and gusto. Let's do it. It's going to be a good day.
Heck yeah.
That's right.
The day
It's going to be hot
me.
and swampy, but it's going to be a good day. I feel it. I feel a good day coming on. Where should we start? Should we start local? Should we start with something that seems like a blessing, but it's really a curse?
Always start local.
Should we start local?
Always
There are a
start
ton of
local.
local stories, actually.
Yeah, it's a big day here in St. Louis. Let's get into it.
I mean, I got a stack of local stories. Some good, some not so good. Most not so good. So should we start with the good or the bad?
Let's go.
You decide.
Should we go
there,
right at it?
King Scott?
Yeah, let's go right at it. And then
Right at it with the good or the bad?
the bad.
Oh.
And then we'll get the palate cleanser.
Where's Lauren this week? She's
Lake of the
Lake of the
Ozarks.
Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah, let's start
yes. Let's start.
I
Let's
saw
start at
this
the lake.
article, so let's start there.
Let's start at the lake.
Center of this article.
I, of course, have been to the lake. We all have been to the lake. When was the last time you were there?
I'm gonna guess 2000. Maybe I'm gonna say 2009.
I have not been this year. 2009.
Yeah.
2009?
Yeah, I broke my
Oh,
nose.
It's been that long?
Yeah,
Long
my-
recovery.
I broke my nose tubing, and
09, huh?
my face said never again.
So
Yeah, I haven't had a reason to be there.
16 years you have not been back.
Well,
Yeah.
You really ducked this next problem we're about to discuss.
Well,
I think so.
I think we did try to take the kids not long ago, a couple years ago, if I remember, because I came back and was like, "What happened? Like, what a disaster area!" And I don't mean the lake. We didn't go to the lake. We actually just went like to hang and the main street. You know that main street area right before the dam.
Oh,
What a crap hole that place is.
yeah, it still
it's
is.
dropped.
Dude. It used to,
Like Miner's mic is gone and all
Since
that?
09,
No,
it
that's-
has not gotten better.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's a disaster. It's
Man.
just so run down and so crappy.
No, I
it
mean,
could
but
be
there
so
are
good.
some nice spots. You know, you got a nice lake house. You get somebody with a tri-tune or a pontoon or a boat. Period.
Yeah, I just mean that.
throw some jet skis. Out into the cove. It's fun.
Yeah, that's the water. That's the lake. I was just talking about that main drag, that main strip, where there used to be go-kart heaven and like all these different things to do, kind of Branson-y, right? Like
But honestly, every time I've been to the lake, I've not been to that part. It's always just staying at somebody's house or taking the boat to
Yeah.
a restaurant along the lake somewhere.
and I guess that's what everybody's done because they've abandoned that whole strip.
Because back in the day, there's only a few outlet stores in Missouri, and they had a huge one down there where it's
Yeah.
like Levi and everything. And so we do our back-to-school shopping there.
Yeah, it's not great. But as far as the water goes, probably 2009.
Well, so I mean, Rafe, you go to the lake not to go to the strip there. You go to the lake to go enjoy, water sports.
I go to get tattoos. One of my
Yeah,
worst tattoos ever.
Well, today is National Tattoo Removal Day, which we'll get into later.
The tattoo that I had removed was done on Main Street.
Which we'll get into that later.
on Lake of the Ozarks.
Really? Huh?
Yeah,
All
wherever
ties
that's-
together.
Wherever that strip is.
But all right, Rafe, when was the last time you were at the lake?
My friend's bachelor party. 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
It's maybe longer.
What about you, Scott?
It would be 2018, I think,
2018,
2017.
so-
Yeah.
So fewer people are going.
Wow. Well, at least in this room,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to lakes. I just haven't been to the Lake of the Ozarks.
Lake of the Ozarks specifically.
I know a few people that sold their house down there and took it down south.
Yeah.
They were like, I think I'm done here.
Well, I know your in-laws, have a place.
No. I don't mean them. I mean some friends that all traded this for
Table Rock or Bull
yeah.
Shoals or something?
yeah, down south, down by Springfield.
Huh.
Stockton.
I like it. I mean, maybe because I didn't grow up here, and the times I've been, I've stayed at pretty nice houses and gone boating, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It
spoiled you.
I've done the tubing. I've done the jet skiing. I tried to water ski.
And?
Yeah, it's tough.
That's tough. I think I have a weird center of balance. I don't know.
I got wide
can't do
feet,
it.
man. I got wide feet, and the skis don't want to stay on. I'd get up, and then they go in every direction, and I'd eat it. It just happened. And then it's such a pain to, like, pull around and put the skis on. Like, I started feeling like I was holding up everyone's fun day.
Right.
So, like, I gave it, like, 2 or 3 whirls. If I could have someone, like, take me out in a boat, I'm like, this is what we're doing today. I'm learning to ski.
Rafe Williams is going to learn to ski.
But it's like I felt like I was holding up everybody else's good time.
Right, because then it stopped the boat, circle around.
And I
get it.
You got to swim around and, like, get in a little catcher squat and like, try to get yourself, you're floating, and it's awkward.
You finally get up on the skis, and then you realize, oh, my God, I'm up on the skis, and then you
eat it.
And then you eat it. Headline. Man infected with brain-eating amoeba after water skiing in Lake of the Ozarks.
How does that happen?
I will tell you exactly how it happened. And how to maybe prevent it from happening.
Ooh, okay.
So state health officials say a guy is fighting for his life after being infected with a rare brain-eating amoeba. So it's called, this thing is specifically called...
Naegleria fowleri.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it's called. If you're wondering the scientific name of this brain-eating amoeba.
Big name for
Naegleria fowleri.
Big name
for
a small creature.
She was in my first grade class.
So they say this guy got this likely after water skiing Lake of the Ozarks last week. His symptoms started Friday. He's been hospitalized since Sunday. I don't have any more details about the guy himself, but the infection itself is pretty well known to experts. And even if it's rare, but when somebody does get this, man, it's bad. So the amoeba, this particular...
Naegleria fowleri.
That's it. It lives in warm freshwater, lakes, rivers, ponds. It becomes more active when the water tops about 77 degrees. In August, Lake of the Ozarks typically ranges from 75 to 86 degrees. So the conditions line up like it is the perfect storm for this thing to be active. So people get infected when water forcefully goes up somebody's nose. Usually during jumping or diving or high-speed water sports. You fall off a tube, you fall off a water ski thing. It is not contracted by drinking the water. So you're not going to get this from drinking the water. It is when it goes up your nose.
Huh.
So once up inside your nasal cavity, the amoeba can cause a fast, severe brain infection. So early symptoms can look like the summer flu. You got a headache, you got a fever, you're nauseous, you're throwing up, and then it escalates quickly to confusion. Next thing you know, coma, and then you're dead.
Ooh.
Within about 5 days.
Wow.
So from 1962 to 2024, the CDC reported just 167 U.S. cases and only 4 survivors. So it's rare, but when it happens, it's
bad.
It's bad.
Wow.
It's bad. So doctors say treatment involves, they give you some antifungal medication that tries to kill the parasite, and they give you steroids to reduce brain swelling. But speed is the enemy here. They say the amoeba goes to the brain so quickly with a lot of inflammation and sometimes hemorrhage that it's difficult for the medicine to catch up.
Jeez.
And even effective drugs may not have time to work. So doctors say if you've been in warm, fresh water and then develop like this midsummer flu, like symptoms like that, they say just, headache, fever, just feeling terrible, go to the doctor. And for context, Missouri's last resident to die from this infection was in July of 2022 after swimming in a lake in Iowa. The only other Missouri resident case on record was back in 1987.
Where?
I don't know.
Well, sure hits close to home when it's water you've been in recently.
Well, it's wild that you think it would be a lot more common. Because think of how gross ponds are and how often kids in Missouri swim in those.
Well, health officials stress, prevention over panic.
Yeah, but again, it's not about swimming. It's getting a nose blast.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens to everybody.
Well, and this amoeba
broke your nose on that lake.
Yeah, but
An
dodged a
amoeba
bullet.
punched you in the face.
But when is the last time that you hit the water so hard it blasted up your nose? That's what I'm saying. Like I bet you probably don't remember.
Well, like the waves last week, I got some waves, where it hits you like that, where it gets down your throat from your nose, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So they said this amoeba can be in almost any warm fresh water, so the general guidance is to assume it might be present and take precautions. Infections typically involve some pretty forceful water going up into the sinuses. So there isn't a reliable, safe level to test for in lakes, so they can't be like testing the lake for this amoeba.
Yeah.
It's just there.
Well, I can promise you the right cast member is down there right now if taking precautions is the advice. Because I will bet you my next paycheck, she ain't getting in that water.
Oh, I'll bet you she reads the story. She's not in the water anymore.
She wasn't going to anyway. She was already saying they rented a place with a pool because she didn't want to get in the lake.
Yeah.
That's fine. More lake for us.
That's right.
So they say, and now the CDC adds a couple specifics for like precautions. Hold your nose or wear a nose clip if you're jumping or diving into fresh water. Keep your head above the water in hot springs. Don't dive into shallow areas where the amoeba is more likely to live. And if you rinse your sinuses or use a neti pot, use distilled water or tap water that's been boiled and cooled.
Don't use the lake water.
There have been a handful of infections from sinus rinsing with contaminated tap water. I've heard that before too. You know what that neti pot is?
Oh yeah.
Oh
of
yeah.
course.
Because you'll see people too that their neti pot, they'll use it, they set it under their sink, and then they pull it back out. They never actually clean that thing either. And that's just disgusting.
Have you ever used a neti pot, Rafe? Oh, it's so weird.
I hate it. I hate it.
We used to have one. I'm like, God, this is too weird for me.
I know a few people that swear by it, and they're like, "Oh, is your toe hurt? Well, try this neti
Try the
pot."
neti pot. This cures everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, your elbows feeling.
Well, and then I
weird?
read about somebody getting a brain amoeba from it. I'm like, nope. Get this out of the house.
Yeah.
You got to use salt water. You got to use like saline and salt water, and it does. I used it. I didn't think it was doing anything. I felt like it was a rub cayenne pepper on your wrist type.
Well, this is
Home remedy.
it looks like a teapot, and you stick the one part up in one nostril, and you tilt your head, and
You let it
You're
run
basically
through your
pouring a
brain.
teapot through your nose.
yeah.
Oh, and
But
your
it's
nose.
salt water, and it like kind of cleanses out your nasal passages, which is great, I guess. But I didn't know what it was doing. I'm just like, what am I doing besides like blowing my nose even grosser?
Yeah,
Right.
even
What am I
worse.
doing here?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh, somebody said that that main strip up there on the lake is like party central,
Is that a
not for
fact?
families. Well, sign me up. That sounds just like us.
Yeah, all right.
You're gonna break that 09 streak. Let's get out there.
I'm
Let's party.
I'm willing to give it a go.
So here's my question. Does this change how you feel about late summer lake trips or water sports, or is this just one of the ultra rare risks you manage with simple precautions like a nose clip and just keep your head above water?
Play the stats, brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the stats. Life is
Too short, huh?
it's too short, and I'm having too much fun.
Life is too short to
And-
stay off the jet ski.
I wonder too if there's, if you have underlying conditions, if that affects your body in a way, like if a healthy body can
I
just
don't
kill
know.
that off.
Doesn't
I don't
sound
know.
like
It
it.
doesn't sound like it. Just sounds like if
sounds
it gets up there, you done.
I guess there's not much you could study on that.
It's just a lottery, man. You take a nose blast in the wrong part. That's it.
That is a nasty lake, though.
Get to a dock.
And I wonder if that's caused problem. I think if being the redneck Riviera, has it taken its toll,
Do you think the amoeba is thriving on feces, urine, and
used
alcohol?
condoms.
I do. I do think that. I do think that plays a part.
It's probably a particular type of amoeba. Once I look at it, it's kind of like just a little bit more.
It feeds off floating used condoms.
drunk and dancy.
It says Lake of the Ozarks faces significant water quality issues, which makes it a high hazardous level lake. High levels of nutrients, bacteria, other pollutants can overall impact cleanliness. It has even been placed on Missouri's impaired waters list.
That's fine.
Yeah, see,
Eutrophication. Lake of the Ozark experiences eutrophication, a process with excessive nutrients like phosphorus and nitrogen.
I don't know. I find I find that whole area fascinating. I find it. I find the history of it very interesting. The fact that it is a man-made lake with the coastline, bigger than California.
It does say
Nuts.
nutrient runoff, which is a nice way of saying people, because it's agricultural runoff, development, and failing septic systems contribute to the nutrient load in the lake. That's what they're calling it, a nutrient load.
So people's
it's a
messed up-
doo-doo lake, man.
People's messed up septics and a whole bunch of pesticides and all this stuff coming off of farmland. It's just going in there and making amoeba soup.
It's a dookie lake, dude.
Also, the fact that Amerin's got that. Amerin controls the dam, right?
I guess so.
And they'll raise the level, they'll lower the level of the lake.
Yeah.
I just listen it's a huge. It's a huge man-made lake. It's fascinating to me.
Yeah.
The fact that once was not a lake and it was nothing, and then they just put water in it.
That's where I always just picture the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" moment. Whenever the lake or they finally dam it up and the water comes in, I just picture all those hillbillies in that area swimming for the life.
All right, so here's what's happening up at the airport. The airport just struck a 1-year deal with Turo
Oh,
that starts on September 1st.
it's car B&B.
And you guys know what Turo is?
Yep.
It's Airbnb for cars.
I've never used it before. So it's a peer-to-peer car sharing app. So yes, like you said, think Airbnb, but for cars. So instead of renting from your traditional companies like Enterprise or Hertz, you rent directly from a private owner who lists their vehicle up on Turo.
So you can do the same thing with RVs.
With RVs?
Yeah, I've never done it with an RV.
So RVs are on Turo too?
Yeah, I believe so. I think that was one of the things we were looking at. Ended up.
So Turo handles, the app handles the payments, handles the insurance options. The hosts just supply the cars.
Yep.
So
It's cool.
And you've used it?
I've used it, yeah. It's a good way to get the exact car you want, too. Like, if you want to drive, there's a lot of Teslas on there. Like, you can go to, when I went to Colorado, I got like a 4x4. I got a big Toyota 4Runner to take up into the mountains and camp. And there was a guy and his wife that had a couple 4Runners that were like outdoors people, and they were super cool. You just got to look. It's just like Airbnb. You got to find somebody that's got some good reviews.
Right. And do they tell you? Again, I've never rented one.
Sometimes you
I'm
can
really not familiar with the Turo.
Honestly, they were pretty cool. Like you get some of them you can like put if you're getting picked up at the airport, which I assume that's what this story is about. A lot of times it's like keyless entry. Like they have they unlock it with a satellite, and you just get in, and the key's sitting in the cup holder. And
Whoa.
You're gone. You come back to the airport. You drop it off in the airport garage. Check into the app. Take a picture of the car. Go get
Wow.
your flight.
So the airport struck this one-year deal with Turo that starts September 1st, but it keeps them away from the terminal garages. Instead, so all Turo pickups and drop-offs have to happen in 3 lots west of Terminal 1. So lot B, C, and D. No reserve spaces. Regular parking fees apply, and you'll have to take an airport shuttle to get there.
Maybe they don't do RVs. They do vans, cargo vans, transit vans, and box trucks as well.
So why do you think there's been such a pushback? Because it took a while. Turo's been around for a while.
Because the airport sucks as far as infrastructure goes, and it doesn't have. Probably is not going to tolerate this very well.
No.
I also think
You don't think so?
No, I know the reason why.
I think it's twofold.
God.
I think the rental car companies.
That's it.
Yeah.
This Enterprise is here.
Yep. We're headquartered.
Enterprise is a St. Louis company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The traditional rental companies are like, this ain't fair.
Oh.
They pay, and I see their side of it. Enterprise and whatever other rental company, they pay pretty big fees to be at the airport.
And this company doesn't have to pay for it?
No, they were just dropping off cars. Or people would just drop off cars and they were taken away from the rental car companies who have to pay these big fees and have have their shuttles funded. And So letting Turo use walkable terminal garages would give them a front door advantage without the same costs.
Yeah.
There are also concerns about curb and garage, congestion and enforcement, making sure everybody's paying their fair share of airport revenue. Labor groups object too. They say peer-to-peer platforms like this can undercut jobs at the rental operations.
Huh.
So you could see that tension is how the deal evolved.
Yeah.
So an earlier version would have allowed Turo and the Terminal 1 garage and the lot right outside. Some of the airport commissioners were like, nope, calling it unfair to the rental firms that have to shuttle customers. Back in June, I guess the Board of Aldermen, the St. Louis Board of Aldermen, even introduced a bill to ban Turo and similar platforms from any garage or lot within walking distance of the terminals.
So, are other major airports allowing it, though?
Yes. There are,
Okay.
actual lanes and different things that I've seen.
For Turo. So
Yeah,
this is a
there'll
compromise.
be signs, Uber, Lyft, blah, 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 Turo. Like there are, it's like other people have figured these things out.
So listen, there's a compromise. The compromise is Turo can operate, but only from the farther lots, and Lambert gets 10% of their gross receipts from airport activity.
That's a good trade.
And the airport says, we don't know how much we're going to get from this yet. But for context, though, Turo's been operating at the airport since 2018, but without a formal agreement, and there was no way to track anything, track the activity. The airport director says they were ready to seek a court order to block Turo from being in the airport. But the deal came together, and instead the airport commission approved the contract 14-0, and I guess there's one more step. The city's board of estimate and appointment has to sign off on it, but it looks like it's going to be a thing starting September.
I think it's
So-
a healthy addition to the airport.
So the airport is getting their parking fee regardless because whoever's dropping off the Turo,
Yes.
the consumer is paying for the parking. What they need to do is just build about 6 more rows on Terminal 1 parking and offer 2 of those rows to Enterprise and whoever else and say, listen, if you would like to pay our normal rate for parking, you can put some premiums over here. Have Lil Jimmy, a introductory level job where a guy basically is valeting cars. Let's say Scott Rizzuto is showing up and is renting from Enterprise Premium or Enterprise Direct.
And his car's going to be there.
And the car's already there. You don't have to do the shuttle. You just walk into the thing and you'll pay the parking. Airport's happy. Enterprise is still doing business. They're still competing with this. There are ways to have competitive, reasonable competition here and improve. I mean, ultimately, it's about improving the lives of the travelers and the consumer,
Right.
and
Yeah.
the consumers. And I don't know, man. I understand Enterprise and all those people arguing because that's their job. They're trying to salvage their business and their margins and their control of the market share. I totally understand that.
Well, a couple side notes on the politics of this thing, and I was reading the story. So an Enterprise vice president who serves on the airport commission had, criticized the earlier, more favorable Turo plan back in December, which Turo was like, wait a minute. You're the vice president of Enterprise and you're on the board? Doesn't that seem like a pretty big conflict of interest? And then Enterprise turned around and later said, he doesn't vote on car rental matters. Don't worry about it.
See?
It's fine.
And he has no sway in the room, being how he's friends with all the people that do.
The lot's already too full. So, I mean, I'm all about competition and disruption and all that kind of stuff, but it is going to suck for me.
Also-
so I am saying, like, this is going to make it harder for me to find a spot in Terminal 1.
This seems like the ideal company for Enterprise to acquire. But then you win.
Maybe.
You have your own, and you have this one.
314 on the Schreier text line. All I use is Turo now. Less headache. And you try to get cool cars. You can't get it from the rental companies. The next text over says, after huge fees, Turo's not cheaper.
They're putting up the same fight, though, as the cab company when Uber came in and the hotels when Airbnb came in. It's the same. This is the same thing. It's a disruptor in the
That's
industry,
right.
and they're saying, no. How can we hold on to what we have?
Everybody all these big multi-million-dollar businesses clamor about the free market until the little guys figure out a way to get a piece.
Until
and then all of a sudden
competition
it's
is
like,
stiff.
this is bullcrap.
Yeah, but competition ultimately, the reason that we want it, the reason that our society works like this and capitalism works is because it helps the consumer.
Because there were a lot of college kids that were like making side hustles on this, where it was like they'd build a little fleet. They'd get like 5 or 6 cars, and they would be.
That's how Enterprise started.
There was like a guy in Vegas, and he told me, he's like, man, I was going to UNLV, and like I bought a little car, and I started renting it out, and then I made enough money. I bought a second little car, and I started renting it out to people coming in and out of Vegas, and like now I've got like 8 cars, and he's like, it's paying. I bought a house. I'm still in college.
Well, you need to change your business model to keep up with the times. Just ask Blockbuster.
Dude, go to like a major city and get in an Uber and ask them if it's their car. Because the majority of the time that I found, it's not their car.
Yeah, they rent them.
I'll say, hey, you really like this? And they go, oh, no, listen, this isn't my car.
So they're using Turos.
They will arbitrage different cars. They'll either rent a car or Turo, a Tesla, or whatever the desired one is for that market, and they will use that to Uber and then cover the note or, cover the rental.
Yeah.
With that. And I mean, like, there is a way. And that's what competition does. It improves the lives of the consumer. It gives us more options, and it drives prices down. So I understand. I get it. I get everybody's defense and them trying to hold on to what they got. But
I've never rented a car from Turo, and in fact, the last rental we got was that stupid company.
Well,
with 3 letters, right?
Well, I forget what the hell the name of it was.
It was something with 3 letters.
Fox, right?
No,
Fox was the one that I had.
Give me a dirty Subaru.
It was super garbage.
Oh, the rental company.
The rental company in
was
New York. Oh, it was the 3 letters. It sucked.
Yeah, if it has 3 letters, it's harder to trust.
Was that it? SUX sucks.
Yeah, SUX rental. Should have known.
There was like 6 car rental, and I think it's like SIX or S.
Was that
letter 6? They're bad. They're notoriously bad. The thing that would suck about Enterprise buying Turo, then you have the same problem that with Airbnb. Like Airbnb was cool, and it was like a cool option to like for regular people to have a little bit of a side business, and for you to get cool rentals. And then all of these property management companies were like, "Oh, we'll just come in, and we'll start buying up neighborhoods." And now they've caused a housing crisis, and they jacked the prices up. So Airbnb, you might as well get a hotel now because Airbnb's with all their fees. So it's like,
but can't you tell? Like,
I like that Turo is kind of like a bunch of small lemonade stands, and like that's what's cool.
Who owns Turo?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're getting their fees. That's a good question. I'm probably going to find out it's like Jeff Bezos and just go walk into the river. But
right.
At least it is a means where the person who owns the car.
Ace was the company. Ace Car Rental. Never
Ace,
again.
yeah.
Ace could suck it.
Anything that got its name just to be first in the phone book is always something to raise an eyebrow.
According to the internet, Turo is a private company founded by Shelby Clark and currently led by CEO Andre Haddad. It is a company backed by a consortium of investors, including IAC Interactive Corp, August Capital, Canaan Partners, G Squared, Shasta Ventures, and GE Management Co.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hey, look up on Turo. Like, is there any cars around here? Like, any cool cars around here?
Yeah.
And also, if you're worried about maybe big guys owning cars, I saw on Turo there's all these different cars, but if you notice the parking lot, the trees, and the buildings behind it are all the same, so maybe just don't rent from. If you think it's like a big conglomerate, just don't rent from that because it's probably a business.
When I wanted to buy my car, I rented one from Turo here in the city and just drove it for like a week.
So I got a Chevy Trax.
See if you liked it.
Just see if I liked it, yeah.
So it's $273 for how long?
I have it's just 16th to the 19th. So,
so for 3 days?
3 days, under $300. This one is on site at the airport. Nissan Altima on site at the airport.
See, here's that parking lot right there.
Filter by
building?
cheapest.
How do you know? I mean,
Watch,
listen.
go down. There's more cars in the exact same spot.
Yeah, but don't be silly. You can't do that. Like, if I have one of these, I'm taking a picture of it in a parking lot too. I'm not taking it in my driveway.
I'm saying there's like you'll see a whole bunch of those same pictures.
Yeah. There's people that have like little mini fleets.
Oh, you mean
stuff.
this? Oh, I see what you're saying.
He's saying it's
if it's a big company, that might be a big company.
Oh, in the exact same parking spot.
In the exact same parking spot.
Oh, yeah, I see now.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Oh, I get a Chevy Tahoe. Oh, $575.
Filter by cheapest, like lowest price to.
Okay, let's see. Daily.
Do they have a
price.
Ford Transit? Oh, they do.
Over to all filters.
All filters.
There you go.
Okay.
Sort
okay.
by.
Okay. Oh, relevance.
Sort by low to high.
High. Let's see here.
Because you can get
2013 Hyundai Elantra for $235.
5-star rating.
right.
Now
So
that's
you can-
6 miles from the airport.
13 trips.
So you have to Uber over
Yeah,
to the spot.
Well, listen.
it's not a bad little company, man.
No, that's a
it's
great
a bummer
idea.
that.
Woo,
you know,
2012 Honda Fit.
I guess I
Sign
do
me up.
understand both sides, but I'm like,
I understand both sides, too. I understand how Enterprise is pissed, and I understand how, Turo's like, hey, we're just doing our thing.
Yeah.
Business.
Doing our thing.
It's just business.
right.
Enterprise is like, we got to pay all these damn fees and get our own shuttles, and we're not even allowed on site, and there you are.
How much was a cab medallion? You know, like that's the same argument they were making when Enterprise went in.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, man, well, we're cab companies. Our biggest chunk of our business is airport shuttling. Well, just doing our thing, man. Just Enterprise doing our thing.
Just doing our thing.
Now a new company that's out, that's more tech savvy and more with the times is in there, and now you're trying to squash them.
I'm sure they knew that. I'm sure they know that they're fighting a losing war, but you have to fight nonetheless. I don't blame them for that.
All right, moving on to this next story here. Again, these are all local stories. You talked a little bit about this at the end of the show yesterday, this massive sinkhole outside of Pappy's. Pappy's going to be closed for at least a week.
Ooh.
Like this.
It's got a river of barbecue sauce like Ghostbusters 2.
Did you see how big this thing is? Like, we saw pictures yesterday, and we didn't realize how deep it was. That sinkhole is 15 feet deep and 15 feet wide.
It's a journey to the center of the earth, man. There's lizards and things down there.
Dude, it's a crater. It's not a sinkhole. 15 feet deep, 15 feet wide, caused by a collapsed sewer line. It was big enough to swallow part of a delivery truck as it rolled into the lot.
It looks like an what do you call it? Like a crater from an asteroid.
Right.
It looks like something hit the earth.
So it is a massive sinkhole. So I guess they've been having problems over there. So, and it's like a 1-2 punch over there for Pappy's. A water main break last Thursday forced Pappy's to shut down on Friday. Then Tuesday, this past Tuesday, heavy rain sent water into the building, damaging walls and stretching what was supposed to be a quick 2-day closure into at least a week. The Metropolitan St. Louis Sewer District says they're repairing the 15-inch sewer main about 15 feet underground near the restaurant.
Who's on the hook for that?
Insurance?
Okay.
I
mean,
guess.
it sounds like it's the water thing that screwed everything up.
Yeah, I guess because I was wondering why they had to close just because that happened, but I didn't know there's water damage.
Well, there was water damage, and then the sinkhole right in front of the place
From the water damage. I assume.
from the sewer main break. So storms on Tuesday delayed the start, but then excavation began Wednesday, and there's no firm timeline yet. Crews are moving fast, and barring surprises, they hope to get at least the water back on at some point today or tomorrow. Yeah, I guess, so this sinkhole in front of Pappy's, that manhole cover that blew off in between the Foundry and the IKEA the other day, also crazy. They're saying that, I guess there's been so much rain, it's been overwhelming the sewers downtown.
This is it. It's the beginning of the end.
This is it.
This is it, man.
We got to get to higher ground.
Oh, no.
We got to get to higher ground,
We got to get
guys.
to Lake of the Ozarks.
No.
Yeah.
No. In St. Louis County, a newborn girl was safely surrendered in the Safe Haven baby box at the Melville Firehouse. Second time the box has been used since it was installed. We talked about this the first time it happened. So fire crews retrieved the baby immediately, took her to a nearby hospital to be checked out. Now in the custody of the Missouri Department of Social Services. So if you're not familiar with the box, you guys know what this is?
No.
Do you remember what this is?
Yeah, it's kind of like a video rental where you put the baby, in there and
so the
closes it and it goes down a big slide.
That's right. Yeah. The Safe Haven baby box is built into the side of the Melville Firehouse 2 on Telegraph. So a parent or guardian can anonymously open the door, put a newborn inside, close it. Once it shuts, 3 alarms alert firefighters who respond immediately.
I love
who are there?
Right.
All right. Yeah, it's a great idea.
So under Missouri law, newborns up to 45 days can be surrendered this way. And the Melville crews have specific training on how to handle these calls. Like, I cannot stuff my 14-year-old into the box.
What if you just want... I want to be adopted by the fire department. If I just climb in the box. The alarm goes. They're in the middle of a chili cook-off, and they're like, I smell the chili from the road, and I'm like, I want in on this. I just climb in the little baby box, and then I just get completely naked and curl up in a ball. And then when they open the box, I'm like, Dad.
Nah, like, you're a 46-year-old man.
No. I am.
Who just wants chili.
I'm an elder orphan. And I'm looking for a gang.
How dare you?
I'm looking for a gang of loving fathers.
How often does this...
Let me have some chili.
Does this happen?
Second time.
Second time
the second time this has happened.
I mean, this is a great thing.
Yeah, this is so cool.
My question is, and I'm unclear about this, is this to anonymously give the baby up for adoption, or is this like parents who are having like anger issues?
No. I think this is...
Where they're like, hey, I don't have anyone. I need, like, this is for the baby's safety. Like, can they reclaim the baby later?
I don't know.
I honestly don't know, and I'm asking.
Yeah, the legal hoops that are involved there are pretty robust.
Yeah.
Being someone that has been adopted.
Well, because now, as I said, the baby's now in the custody of the Missouri Department of Social Services.
Right.
Yeah, custody. I understand that. But Rafe is right. It's a curious question if somebody shows up and says, hey, that was me.
I was stressed out.
I needed a few weeks off.
Or even if it's a day. If it was just like, hey, I did this yesterday. I was stressed. I felt like I was about to snap.
Well,
and I didn't have help. I didn't have a support system.
For anybody who uses the box, there's a number on it. It's 866-99-BABY-1, where a parent can call to get medical care and counseling.
Great.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, if you're having second thoughts, if you're, if the baby's sick or something, there's a number you could call.
Up to 45 days, too, huh?
Up to 45 days.
That's great.
So, Missouri's Safe Place for Newborns law, in place since 2002, allows a parent to permanently relinquish a baby up to 45 days old without prosecution. So it's like no consequences at all.
Right, which is exactly how it should be. But I wonder
so long as the child is safely handed to the right professional.
What is needed? Like, will they... Do they request that you come back in and sign something? You know what I mean? Or is it just a, hey, cutting ties here?
All right, important to know, the decision is permanent. The baby must be safe, and the other parent still has rights. So if you're not the surrendering parent and want custody, you have to act within 30 days after the juvenile officer posts a public notice.
I see. So this is the public notice.
Right.
So the fire department has to say, hey, we had a baby surrendered.
We had a baby surrendered.
It was this time, this day.
You have 30 days.
Here's, do they say, here's what the kid looks like? Or, weight and height and some other things?
I mean, if it's a baby,
what do you mean?
What does it look like?
Well, how am I supposed to know if that's mine?
Well, they ask the baby its name, and it tells the firefighters.
Let's say, like, you and I have a kid.
I think you did.
Like,
I don't know.
Where's the kid?
You disappeared a few months ago. I don't know.
Where's the kid?
Right, and then I see you at Schnucks.
And then I see a posting that a baby was dropped off.
Right.
And I go, this could be mine. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, good on the mom.
Good on the mom.
Good on the mom.
Good on you, dude. If you're hearing this and you've been freaking out and having second thoughts and whatever, like, hey.
Yeah.
It's all good, dude. Believe me. Kid ain't gonna resent you. Kid ain't gonna dislike you or any of that stuff. Like, thank you for life. Thank you for making the hardest decisions ever.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
No.
I can't imagine. So, yeah, and in fact, the Melville Father says it's already working on adding a second safe haven baby box within the boundaries of, of the fire district. So,
yeah, you did.
It's good. It's a good
you
thing.
did good. You did good.
Yeah.
Hold your head up.
It's a good thing, and I wanted to recognize that. And I remember we talked about it the first time it happened, so this is the second time. So, at least the baby's in good hands. Instead of something very bad happened.
It's a Missouri thing, huh? I mean, because state to state, the adoption and all that kind of stuff. That's those are different hoops you got to jump and all that.
But
I wonder if there's like a nationwide sort of thing that we could do.
I think
like
a lot of states have this.
Do they? I don't really know. All I know is the Missouri Safe Place for Newborns law. That's what this is all about.
Cool.
And it could be like, so as long as a kid is safely handed to the right professional, police officer, firefighter, EMT, hospital, maternity, home staff member, a pregnancy care worker, or certain off-duty health care staff at those facilities, it's legal. It's legal to do. On the other side of things, this is a disturbing story out of St. Charles. Longtime City of St. Charles school district teacher, a 45-year-old guy, Louis Nicholas Salbers III, charged with one count of possession of child porn after police arrested him at St. Charles High School on Tuesday. He taught speech and theater, been with the district for 14 years. So here's how investigators say this started. Back in June, I guess the hookup app, Sniffies, flagged an image linked to an account connected to Lewis that was suspected to be child sexual abuse material. So investigators say additional cyber tip line reports were tied to this monster's IP address. So with search warrants, police obtained chat logs where he bragged about molesting underage boys.
Whoa.
And having child porn to, quote, goon out to. He also wrote about having sex with an 8-year-old boy multiple times after the boy's father drugged the boy.
Gosh.
I mean, horrible stuff. In a police interview, he said those chats were fantasies. After his arrest, officers say they searched his phone, found multiple images of child sexual abuse, including material involving very young kids. So let's put this man away forever, and that's that for him.
Whoa.
Done. Stuff him in a box, and then toss it into the river. Toss it into the Lake of the Ozarks and have the amoebas feed off him.
That's a good idea.
Great idea. Great idea. There's a separate thread here, though.
Throw him in the sinkhole.
Yeah, and just concrete it up.
And concrete it up. Fill the sinkhole with peppies.
So the Missouri Department of Social Services Children's Division looked into a June 2024 hotline tip alleging a kid at his house had been drugged and assaulted. That case, according to police, was deemed unsubstantiated by the Children's Division. So they're already looking at this guy. So the district says he's been put on administrative leave. In a message to parents, the superintendent said they don't believe the allegations involve students, but if anybody's got any information, contact law enforcement. Being held in the St. Charles County Jail. So right now these are allegations, and he's charged, not convicted. But if convicted, I think the whole let's stuff him into a box and then go to the middle Lake of the Ozarks and just put a couple weights on the box and just throw it down there. It's fine. That's fine with me.
Crazy.
This one out of Clinton County, Illinois, which I think that is Clinton County. That's out.
It's just a little northwest. Oh, it's just directly west.
What's the it's directly west.
East.
Yeah, east. What's the big cities around there?
Carlisle.
Carlisle.
You got Carlisle. You got Breeze.
Centralia.
You got Germantown.
Centralia.
It's right on the edge of New Baden.
So this is out of Clinton County, Illinois. Detectives have made an arrest after recording devices were found inside porta potties at the St. Rose Church picnic.
What?
Yeah.
St. Rose, here it is right here.
The St. Rose Church picnic, August 9th. The sheriff said the devices were found on the north side of the school gym, and the suspect was identified and taken into custody on Monday. The sheriff's office said the data was transferred, and the videos were almost completely dark, no recognizable victims. Investigators are collecting evidence and plan to present the case to the state's attorney. But, yeah, if convicted, this guy could go along with the other guy in a box.
Yeah.
And right into the river. Fine with that.
I wonder if they ever have chili cook-offs there.
What?
Huh?
And on a lighter note, locally, a Missouri lottery player just hit $2 million on a scratcher's ticket.
All right.
From the Schnucks vending machine in Richmond Heights.
Sweet.
$2 million. Schnucks vending machine, Richmond Heights. That's on Clayton Road. It's from the 200X Cash Blitz game that started back in March. The lottery says players have already won more than $18.5 million, and there's still $31.2 million in prizes unclaimed, including one more $2 million top prize. A friend of the winner put it simply, he's going to be able to provide for his kids in a way he never thought he would be able to. All right, what's the first practical thing you're paying for?
Well, any debts you have, right? Or do you put it in, you go and you invest it immediately and try to live off the interest? What is it?
You can't. You can't live off the interest of $2 million, can you?
Well, I mean,
Depends
it
on where
wouldn't
you want
hurt.
to live. Depends on how you want to live.
Yeah.
That's great.
It'd be a great additional yearly income.
I guess so. What's the percentage you get on that on a Roth IRA or something?
Let's see.
I ain't no financial expert, so I'd be putting this into Beanie Babies.
Hey, actually, not a
I'd
bad
be
idea.
buying up all the Beanie Babies I can.
What are the new Beanie Babies?
The Labubu's?
Labubu's, yeah.
Labubu's. Have you heard of these things? The Labubu's?
No, what's that?
Yes.
Oh,
I
that's
just
the
saw
new
one.
thing.
It says fixed interest rate could be 7 to 10% a year. Annual return could be 7 to 10%. What's 7% of $2 million? About 130 grand.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
All right. Okay.
I mean,
If
that's
you lived, you're not going to move to the Taj Mahal, but
your home's
it's
paid
doable.
off.
Here's the thing. You immediately go buy nice cars.
yes.
Yes,
Take
depreciating.
guitar you've always wanted.
You
Depreciating
immediately-
assets.
you go from the lottery office, you immediately go to buy 2 nice cars.
That's right.
And put them on Turo.
And get a brand new boat. Why not?
Get a new boat. Come on.
It's smart investment.
YOLO.
You know, another great investment would be a brand new RV.
YOLO.
You'll make your money
Buy
back instantly.
celebrity cryptocurrency.
That's right.
Yeah. You start your
Yeah,
own
Hawk to a
cryptocurrency.
coin. I'm going to put it all in Hawk to a coin.
Yep. I'm going to get a bunch of Haktua coin, a little bit of Mike the Situation coin.
Mike, the situation's got a coin?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's glorious.
Got a little Beyonce coin, and things are going well.
Nah,
for
you know
me.
what I'm going to do? The best investment of all. Start a record company.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do. Going to open up my own recording studio.
Oh, yeah.
Going to start signing bands. Come on, send your demos to King Scott at 1057 The Point.
That's right.
Let's go. Let's go. So that's what's happened locally. At least one good thing. All right, name something that seems like a blessing, but it's really a curse. I'll go first. The man with the world's largest penis recently broke his arm and says his enormous package is what caused it.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it.
So, 41-year-old guy, Matt Barr, he lives in
Hey.
London, and he's been in the news a lot over the years. His junk is 14.4 inches when fully engorged. So that is on record as the person with the biggest junk.
Good for you, buddy.
So 14.4 inches fully engorged.
I feel like we're all saluting. Like, good job, dude.
Can't see it, but we're saluting.
Good for you, man. Right? I mean, all of us respect. Well, I've never met the guy. We respect him somehow.
And pull up a picture of him. Matt Barr. He's 41-year-old Matt Barr, Mattbarr.
Matt Barr. First of all, you better have a blessing if somebody named you Matt Barr.
Matt Barr used to be the old, kicker for the New York Giants.
Is that true?
This kicker, yeah, Matt Barr.
This guy.
No, he was not.
Oh, I was like,
Matt
this guy
Barr,
was in the
believe,
NFL.
was the
like,
name of the old kicker, the old place
I
kicker.
fully believe you don't get handed a full house at birth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like he's got a giant
Yeah.
dong and he's a great kicker?
Right. All right,
One or the other.
here's Matt Barr. Good looking guy.
No, that's not the guy.
Oh, that's
That's
not
right.
the guy.
No, that's not the guy. Right, Matt Barr.
This is Matthew Jerome Barr.
Matt Barr,
Ding dong.
penis, yes.
That's what I want.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay.
That's what I pictured.
Not a great looking guy.
No,
Again,
I mean-
you don't get a full house. Yeah, this is what happens. This is the trade.
Yeah, he's kind of dumpy, like.
Look at that.
Kind of looks like a cartoon. And I
Go to
kinda-
that first picture.
I almost
Yeah.
feel like he's playing it up.
Look at the size of that. Damn.
Is that real?
Yeah.
All the way to his knees.
It does. It goes to his knee, flaccid.
Yeah.
That's real?
Yeah.
That doesn't even look real.
This is
a miserable human.
He's wearing a shirt that says, "I got big penis problems."
Look at his expression. I mean, he looks like a miserable person.
He says he's miserable.
Because
he says he's miserable.
Because nobody wants to get close to it?
So he's in the news again after explaining how his massive dong caused him to slip and fall in the shower.
Dude, you know what he looks like? He looks like a what's the guy? It's Rob
Delaney.
Delaney. Yes, he looks like Rob Delaney with a
His
fat
Deadpool character.
with a fat chin on it.
Looks like Rob Delaney's Deadpool character when he puts the costume on and he's like bulging out.
Yes, it's exactly what he looks like.
So he says one of the issues with being so large is it's not exactly easy to see my feet.
Huh?
And he said any sudden movements can also mess with his balance. So he's got this thing swinging between his legs. And I guess, if it swings the wrong way, it could cause him to topple over.
I mean, surely it's like, remember we'd always hear about Shaq's feet and how he has to get custom shoes? Like, surely this guy's wearing custom pants, right? Or custom underwear?
Well, there's a picture of him outside the hospital, and you could see it, runs down his leg. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, look at this thing. It's folded and in his khakis. I mean, I'm sure he's happy that baggy clothes are coming back.
So he said he was rushing to get ready for work. He didn't see some shower gel in the tub because his junk was the only thing in his eye line. He slipped on the soap, fell out of the shower, landed on his shoulder, ended up with 2 fractures.
Who's he trying to sue? His own wiener?
Look at this. Look at this. He's got a shirt here that he's smiling, just says half man, half horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude.
Clip clap, brother.
You can figure out how to take advantage of this. More so than you're doing.
He says it's just the latest way his extra large dong has caused him trouble. He's okay.
Did he do something? Like, how is this possible? What's his dad look like?
Think about this.
Not to be weird.
So he's got almost a 14 and a half inch dingling. He says becoming aroused can make him lightheaded.
All the blood.
All the blood's got to go there.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's a very safe.
Hey, Moon, find the Mirror article. UK, Mirror UK.
Lord, I got the vapors. That woman is attractive. I got the vapors.
Go down.
Okay.
See here.
Good thing you faint forward because it's like a kickstand. Like
Right.
when he loses
Down.
consciousness, he only falls about a
Down.
foot, and then he's propped up by his own wang.
What are you looking for, Scott?
This right there.
That's a
They made
a mold of it.
Oh, that's
mold
a
of
mold
it.
of it?
That's what it looks like. You think that's what it...
Oh, my God.
I mean, it's got its own cardiovascular system.
You have to use for breeze on
Oh,
it.
my God.
Well, and
Kind
I
of
mean,
looks like the cartoon character Ziggy.
Holy cow. Look how
I mean, can you
shiny
imagine?
that is.
You know what? I take it back. I wouldn't be happy with that either. What are you supposed to do with that?
I'll take it.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Nobody's getting near
he
that.
told a story. This guy told a story.
No,
about-
wrong. Everybody. If I have it, everyone's getting near it.
He told a story about how he was with a woman once, swung his hips too quickly, and she ended up with a concussion.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's cute.
That's stupid.
He also
Cool
recently went on
story.
vacation, wanted to swim in the pool at the resort, so he wore board shorts with compression shorts underneath to keep everything tucked in.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't enough. He
Dude,
says
he's-
when he got out of the water, his shorts, clung to the outline so much, a manager asked him to leave.
I mean, yeah, you got to dress like Adam Sandler, if it's just to be reasonably close to a pool.
Dude, if you were,
Giant basketball shorts and everything.
you
But
saw a shark in the ocean, though, and you started swinging that thing like a propeller, you're going to be like, woo! You're going to take one of those, those boards where they come up out of the water? 'Cause
Yeah.
the propeller's got- He's going to be like his feet on top of the water just swinging it. While
Dude,
everybody else gets eaten by a shark, he's going to be like,
look at the end of it too. Like he's he's turtlenecking.
that looks like a
Yeah.
rolled joint.
Yeah, this is pretty wild. I do not envy this guy.
No, he says it's a curse.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the photo of him with his
If you had
broken
to
arm and a
choose
sling,
between the two extremes of the curse,
The two extremes.
like micro penis,
you
or,
either got a little number 2 eraser head,
Yeah,
size ween, or you got to walk around with the 14-inch
Yeah.
python.
You're taking the one you could complain.
taking
I
the
think we
python.
all know there's a 100% attrition rate on the python, right?
Yeah, you don't see UK's smallest penis guy in the news all the time.
Like, yeah, it's a real burden.
Man, what do you take?
Yeah, I would take the big burden for sure. But you're asking me to curse versus curse.
Well,
Yeah.
you got to pick one.
Well,
Micropene or
That's the thing is the
nobody's
guy
saying
with
that.
the other curse won't even come forward and talk about it.
right?
He's just
You'll
living.
never know.
Nobody's got a.
Seems like all the guys that have this curse really want people to know.
Okay, now think about it logically.
I think a lot of people with the other curse also want people to know, just in different ways.
Yeah.
Think about this logically. This guy cannot do certain activities because of the size of his.
Yeah, he's not going to be a soccer player.
Well, even swimming in a pool. That's
Yeah, you're not allowed anywhere near.
you're not allowed anywhere near that. Even the photo of him outside the hospital with a broken arm, he's in loose-fitting pants. It's still somehow like borderline rated R.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. And look at this too. It's not like his other part. It's not like the berries are normal size or
Everything
or
is
even
huge.
look small. That's huge as well. So his seam, his inseam, divides the two, and it just looks like. I mean, it looks like somebody put a prosthetic one in there and turned it sideways.
Can I ask you guys a question we
Yes,
can all
please.
be honest about?
Okay.
Because I think it's a problem.
We
in
in
our
the tree of
society.
trust?
Tree of trust. No one else is listening.
All right.
Just the four of us.
Just four of us. Thank God Learn's not here. All
All
right.
boys. If he was a hotter guy, would it be as off-putting?
He wouldn't
Or is
be a
he
hotter
getting?
guy.
Is he getting like dumpy guy text? Are people so offended about his like? Because when John Hamm's hoof print is out there, everyone's like, "Whoa, someone's a lucky guy."
Yeah, but that's a rumor.
That's not a rumor. You can see Hamm's.
Well, there's a picture of him
There's
in kind
several
of tight
pictures
fitting
of
pants
his
that you could see what's
imprint.
going on there.
Listen,
his digital footprint, if you will.
okay. Yeah, but his job is headlines. His publicist's job is headlines.
Either way.
I'm not.
No one's looking at John Hamm's giant hoof print and being like, "Put it away, man."
But that's
Do you think that we find it a little more? I feel like hot people get away with more.
I feel bad for this man.
Me too.
I
But I'm
have
like,
empathy.
are we being harder on his presentation through the pants because it's not attached to a super?
Well, I mean,
smoker?
the fact that it's so large. Also,
yeah,
I mean, it's obscene.
it is. It's alarming.
And the fact that he's the record holder. This is the guy.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
going to be
also
honest
wearing
with
like
you.
Jimmy Fallon tight pants in that one picture. I don't know why he would even try to put those on.
That's like long underwear or something.
Yeah.
He may have to wear those under his pants
Yeah,
just
like
to
a
keep
like
everything.
a semi-compression pant.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think if given a choice between a micro penis or what this guy's got, I may choose micropene.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think
so.
in theory you're doing this, but like if I presented you with the real reality, I just don't think you'd be able to. I don't think you'd be able to do that.
Practically, like if I'm thinking practicality,
I'm talking the top of this pen. just the
just the
just the little part that comes out. Honey, doink, I'm home. You're taking that over a 14-inch Voltron penis.
megalodon?
Yeah, megalodon.
I mean, this dude, and we're not exaggerating. I'm trying to paint the picture here. He could pull it out over the belt and put it in his pocket.
Look at this pin.
And
you
it
can
would-
wrap it
and
around
would-
his wrist
and
four
it-
times.
And it would be at the bottom of the pocket.
I don't know why he doesn't have the same satchel I use, where you have to. Well, I meant some people, if they have a big one, they have to use a satchel that holds
When
it up.
with this one, with the pen one, when you pee, you have to lay flat across the toilet. Yeah,
Oh, you have to Superman it?
yeah, you got to Superman it across
Sideways?
the toilet because it can't even point downward. It's so tiny.
Yeah, it takes 30 minutes to also pee because it's so little stream.
oh,
The stream,
I'm going to assume both curses affect your sexual well-being.
the stream is like when you poke a needle through a balloon.
At least one of them you can turn into an enterprise.
Takes you 20 minutes to pee because you got to lay Superman style with your little pen your ball.
Oh, I'm imagining
pen.
with this guy, it's like turning on a garden hose, and the liquid's got to go through. It's got to go.
I imagine it's like one of those water backpacks that I see people on when they try to go up, those water jetpacks, and they lose control of it halfway up.
I don't know, but you better take care of yourself. You don't want to pass a kidney stone through there.
My God. All right, on that note. All right, Team Rizz member of the day brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill, the official sports bar of the Rizz Show. Check out their brand new stacked menu at hotshotsnet.com. From Troy, Illinois, Hannah Kruger is our All right, Hannah is a dedicated listener who listens to the show every morning. She says she loves the whole dynamic with everybody, the playful banter, but you can also tell that we all care about one another. She says she starts her day off every morning by listening to us, and it is refreshing. Hannah, mom to four, she and her husband own an electronics repair store in Troy, Illinois called Repairotech. She is a lefty and has a huge Wizard of Oz tattoo.
Oh, phew.
Hannah Kruger from Troy is our team, Troy, Illinois. Our Team Rizz member of the day. Get super sweet Team Rizz member of the day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, Moon, what do you got for us?
Well, we got more details and audio clips from the Taylor Kelsey thing, which, quote, broke the internet.
Oh, broke the internet.
I have a way that you can apply and maybe be cast in a new Kevin Hart Netflix competition show. And did you guys know that Willie Nelson can kick people's asses?
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All that and more next in your Crap on Celebrities. Stay there. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials, at RIZZ. Show your emails, RizzShow1057thepoint.com. We're going to talk to Roseanne Barr at about 8:08. Not 8:09.
Okay.
Not 8:07. 8:08.
808.
8:08. And for 7 minutes. Not 8 minutes. 7 minutes.
7 minutes in heaven with Roseanne, baby.
7 minutes.
My whole life for this.
Well, me too. And they're like, all right. We'll give you Roseanne.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Let's hope we...
Better than no minutes. She's got a new...
Let's hope she gives thoughtful, concise answers to all the questions we prepped.
We'll see. She's got a documentary out called Roseanne Barr is America, which you watched.
I did watch. I spent about 3 or 4 hours prepping for this interview that's now 7 minutes
7
long.
minutes. And when she's on the phone, Moon, I want you to put the timer up.
I got it already ready.
We got...
Roseanne, you have 14 seconds to answer this layered, multi-dimensional, thoughtful question.
Well, the management company, whoever's handling this whole thing, sent over an email saying, please, 7 minutes.
At 3 a.m.
That's it. 7 minutes. All right.
This is awesome.
There's a Reddit page that's got Guns N' Roses fans sharing, quote, the hardest part about being a fan of Guns N' Roses.
The struggle of being a GNR fan.
What do you think the hardest part about being a fan of Guns N' Roses is? The Dreamcatchers, waiting for new music, being born too late to see them in their prime, repeating rumors from 30 years ago that have proven to be false. But when you and I thought about this, when you look at the genre of rock music as a whole, is it hard to be a rock music fan? Never thought of it. No, you're just a rock music fan.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think we demand different things than pop acts or rap or country or any of that kind of stuff. I think there's a different demand. And the only thing I can say
Well, do you feel like rock fans gatekeep others from enjoying the music?
Yeah, very much so sometimes, but not in metal.
Yeah, metal's...
Metal is like the most open door thing, and it seems like it's so closed door until you go and everybody's like, just, hey, oh yeah,
welcome.
How's it going? And the crazy thing is, it almost from the surface looks like the more judgy and intimidating place to go in, because you think like, oh, I'm not gonna show my face here or wear this shirt because I'm gonna get the whole name 3 songs thing. And that's like the last place that people would do that to you. But in regular rock, alternative rock, man, you wear a Green Day shirt or a Nirvana shirt, and somebody asks you the 3-song thing, and you're just like, oh God. And then they start to.
I
in.
will be on. I was at the high school yesterday, and I saw a kid wearing an Alice in Chains T-shirt.
Dude, there's Target or something is doing something with all these 90s bands. My daughter came home and goes, oh, I ran out of money. I was going to buy this amazing Smashing Pumpkins shirt. And I go, Smashing Pumpkins? You're a Smashing Pumpkins fan? She goes, no, I don't know anything about them.
I was going to yell at the car, name 3 songs.
Yeah, but she goes.
Name 3 songs besides
Lies in a Jar,
Rooster, or
Wood.
Man in a Box.
Right. She
then
goes,
you realized you couldn't name 3 songs, and you drove away.
I'm a huge fan.
But she's like, no, it's just a great looking shirt, and you know, Target's selling. I thought it was cute. And I was like, oh man, I even found myself kind of being like, oh, that's weird. But then at the same time, I was like, well, that's cool. That'd be cool if you went to school in a Smashing Pumpkin shirt.
Yeah.
Who are the most smug rock fans out there? Fans of what band?
You're gonna say Radiohead.
I listen. I will say,
At a point, I think.
yes, Radiohead, and yes, I will say Tool. As a Tool fan,
Dude, you know what's funny is I didn't listen to Tool forever because of Tool fans. In high school, Tool fans were the most obnoxious people.
probably. I mean, you know, yes, up there with the top 5 of my favorite bands. But I understand. You know,
Yeah.
I understand how Tool fans could come off as smug and gatekeepers of their music.
Metallica was famous for having, you know, I just said the thing about metal, but Metallica was famous for having gatekeeping fans.
Yeah, they were kind of.
That's a different.
They were
kind of
gatekeeping
metal.
within their own realm of like when Metallica kind of after the Black album. Like when Load came out, they're like, pfft.
No, even the Black Album, they're like, shh. No, man, I'm Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All.
They sold out.
They sold out with the Black Album.
Black Album
Cutting
was
their hair.
awesome, dude.
Of course, the Black Album was
I
awesome.
listened to it. I texted you at the gym the other day, and I go, listen to the Black Album recut, like the deluxe edition, start to finish at the gym, no
It's amazing.
skips. And I'm like,
Yeah, but in real time, there was a ton of fans that were like,
I
this
know, I
sucks.
remember, but I'm saying like it's an amazing album.
Of course it is.
Which just shows you how insular. That's what I'm saying. Like they were gatekeeping within their own group, let alone outside of Metallica music. Like they were gatekeeping within the own fandom of Metallica about
Okay,
like
so
what you were allowed to
Metallica
like and
fans-
not like.
Guns N' Roses were like that too back in the day.
So Metallica fans, the ones that were bitching about them selling out, will you admit you like it now?
Well, of course they do. They go and they'll buy a $150 hoodie.
No, well, will you admit you like the music now? You probably liked it then too, but you just didn't want to sound like a wuss.
Admit it.
Yep.
You just didn't want to admit it, but you liked it. How could you not like those songs? Some of those songs are bangers on there. Damn.
Almost every song's a banger on there. I would say at least 8 of the songs on the Black Album are like some of Metallica's best work.
I mean, all right, Nothing Else Matters. It's a wuss song. It's a song about a chick.
Yeah. The punk rock community is kind of interesting because it's had different phases of gatekeeping, and it's so funny because the only ones that are still gatekeeping punk rock are the ones that somehow got into it in the 90s when it was pop punk rock and not like
your
punk
Green
punk.
Day, your
But they'll be the first
Blink-182s.
ones to slam me for being like, this isn't punk rock, and you're like, okay. I mean, it kind of is punk rock just because it's not exactly what you want.
Right.
Like, if anybody's more punk, it's me in this situation because I'm doing something that you're not okay with.
I think the other thing about rock is it also has the most smug artists in terms of like artists being catty towards one another. Like I feel like there's more like infighting in that genre of music. And I know it's a
In
broad
what?
swath. That's a wide swath I'm making.
In rock music?
In rock, there are rap beefs. Mm-hmm. A lot of the times I think those are generated to
drum up publicity.
But I think there's like respect in rap. Country music, even like people usually respect their predecessors. Rock, there's always like people just crapping on. Nirvana crapped all over Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah. And the press. And
like wanting to separate, like rock is so changing and trendy. Led Zeppelin talks trash about other bands. Like Robert Plant and Jimmy Page have talked trash about other really popular bands and how their music sucks. Like they talk about, Liam Gallagher, Noel Gallagher, and talk trash about everybody. It seems like in that genre, and I wonder if that trickles down to the fandom.
Oh yeah, for
Look
sure.
at the Van Halens.
For sure.
The Van Halens.
The
yeah.
Van Halens.
I'm guilty.
You have
Yeah.
two.
I'm
You got
guilty.
two camps. You got two camps.
I like it all, man.
I do too, and that's okay.
You don't like it all.
Sure I do.
All right.
I'm fine with anything. I told you Van Halen is Eddie and Alex for me.
Oh, Van Halen, you like it all. Yes, you're right. I thought you meant you like all rock music. And I was like,
All right, no.
Any band that puts an album out, I like.
No, but I do try to come from the baseline of everything has its place. Even the objectively bad, we'll say bad music.
There's some.
Yeah, but I'm saying even
There's
that
some
has its place. It has its time, it has its place, it has its person. If any sort of music, anything that can be called musical can move somebody, one person on the planet, then it was worth being made. I that's my baseline. Do I have difficulties when something objectively bad does really well, when I see people just like busting ass and struggling and being really, really good at something and not getting their just desserts? Yeah, it's hard
that's
for me.
jealousy.
I have difficulties with that, like
It's
any
fine.
normal man.
I get that. That's comedy too.
But I do have a baseline.
Sometimes the lowest common denominator wins. And
You're like, how?
You have friends that are
I've been honing my craft for 20 years.
Yeah.
But that is a little bit of it is, it is my own inner like struggle.
Yeah,
and I
that's fine.
recognize that.
It's your inner
sometimes,
jealousy.
but it's also not just about me. There's times in comedy that I'll be like, I can name 3 people that should be the most famous comedians, not myself, that I think are doing great work, and I'm like, they just for some reason the mainstream hasn't grabbed a hold of them, and then I see some of the people the mainstream has grabbed a hold of, and I was like, the mob can't be trusted.
Well, listen, I just saw this Guns N' Roses thread on Reddit, and I feel bad for you Guns N' Roses fans, okay? Because the struggle
What
is
is
real,
the hardest
I guess.
part?
Dude, you know what I think the hardest part is? Or let's say this. I feel the most bad for Guns N' Roses fans for Axl. And not because Axl is this or is that. It's because he isn't much of anything
Well,
anymore.
and again, it's because of one of the most common threads was, I wish I was fans of Guns N' Roses and got to see them back in their prime.
Now,
Yeah, but,
listen,
I mean, that's
I'm privy to a lot of backstage stories with that band and how that band works because my old manager was their manager, their tour manager. Like he was with them every day for a number of years. So I know a lot of stories and all that. But like, I feel like of all the bands that are still playing shows, with the rock starry of the most rock star of rock stars of that era, not being a rock star in any way other than just going out on the stage and singing and leaving. That's the letdown to me. Is like, even if it's manufactured, give me something from that guy.
Yeah,
Give me something. All the stuff I heard, the piano through the window.
yeah.
Like, that's a public story, right?
of Axl Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, there's a million stories.
Right. And I just don't know. I don't know what's big and publicized. But like, he was like a crazy rock star person. Can I just have a manufactured flash of that here and there these
He's
days?
old. He's what, 60?
Yeah, I know. But like, I mean, I don't know.
Getting too old. You can't lift a piano anymore and throw it through a window.
Yeah.
Back. All right, today is August the 14th. Back in the day, 124 years ago in 1901, nurse Clara Mass was so determined to prove yellow fever was spread by mosquitoes, she allowed herself to be bitten by one. And she was right, but she was dead within 2 weeks. 80 years ago in 1945, World War II ended with Japan's surrender. 72 years ago, 1953, David Mulaney Sr., he noticed his son was having a difficult time playing baseball because he was always breaking windows. He was also losing the balls on the school roof. The kid also showed no skills throwing a curveball. So Mr. Mulaney took a round-shaped perfume carton, cut slots into both halves. When he threw the new quote-unquote ball, it curved. His amazing new invention was called
Wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball. 40 years ago today, in 1985, Michael Jackson bought the publishing rights to most of the Beatles' music catalog, right under Paul McCartney. 23 years ago in 2002, drowning pool singer Dave Williams was found dead in the band's tour bus during the Ozfest tour. He was only 30 years old. Drugs and alcohol were not the cause. He died of cardiomyopathy, a disease of the heart muscle for which he'd never been diagnosed. 19 years ago in 2006, Bruno Kirby, who played Billy Crystal's friend in both City Slickers movies, and when Harry Met Sally, died of complications from leukemia. He was 57. 10 years ago in 2015, Straight Outta Compton, the movie, came out. And 5 years ago today in 2020, Ted Lasso premieres on Apple TV. And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crap on Celebrities.
Crap On, brought to you by Mentality. Our patients experience a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Reclaim your health at mentalityhealth.com/radio. Yesterday, 1.3 million fans tuned into the Kelsey Brothers podcast, New Heights, live to watch Taylor Swift. 1.3 million live.
Not bad.
And quote, it broke the internet. About an hour and 44 minutes in, the screen went black, and the New Heights social media account had to inform fans that they experienced a glitch and would be back shortly. Eventually, order was restored, and the stream just got cut off. You think that was manufactured?
No.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Me neither. Me neither.
I don't know what to believe.
Here's 10 takeaways from it. Taylor shared the cover of the 12th album, The Life of a Showgirl. It's available for pre-order on her site now. It's also a limited amount of 4 different CDs, each with a different cover and accessory.
This chick.
Necklaces and keychains.
This chick.
Brilliant.
So she's going to, this chick, going to sell 4 different versions of the same CD.
Yeah, because you know why? It counts towards album sales.
Which no one buys CDs.
I don't even think she cares about the chart position. I think she cares about people buying.
Yeah, but it's like a win-win for her because she's now going to get 4 instead of 1.
Well, yes, people will buy 4 of the same thing.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's a huge win.
She shared a 12-song track list, which includes a feature from Sabrina Carpenter, as well as the release date. It comes out October 3rd.
Well, I'm going to put that in my calendar right now.
October 3rd.
What else do I got going on that day?
That's my anniversary.
Wait.
You're celebrating with me.
October 3rd.
Am I out at?
It's my sister-in-law's birthday. What a gift.
There's not going to be any bonus songs. Quote, there's no other songs coming. There's not a 13th. This is a record I've been wanting to make for a very long time. She chose the color orange because, quote, it feels like the kind of energetically how my life has felt.
Sure, she's in her, hey, Rafe, make note, she's in her orange era.
That's
I already
right.
did.
Okay.
What was going on behind the scenes in my inner life during this Eras tour, which was so exuberant and electric and vibrant. Here's a quote about doing this record during the Eras tour.
Okay, this is, which one am I playing?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just going to...
Just randomly.
This is my brand new album. It's called The Life of a Showgirl.
Love it.
It was something that I was working on while I was in Europe on the Eras tour.
How on earth did she do this on the tour is still blowing my mind.
I just love it. I just love it a lot. I love music. I would be playing shows. I'd do like 3 shows in a row. I'd have 3 days off. I'd fly to Sweden, go back to the tour, and actually like working on this. I was physically exhausted at this point in the tour, but I was so mentally stimulated and so excited to be creating.
Before I go on, all of these clips, what's noticeable to me as more of a, should we say, a fan of the athletes than Taylor Swift herself, and I'm not saying anything bad, don't come at me, is how obnoxious the Kelsey brothers are during this whole thing. Like it's like they're different people, and I almost want to say, dude.
It's almost a little infantilizing.
It is, dude. I'm almost like Travis. Like,
it's weird.
Dude, she is a badass professional that knows exactly what she's doing here. Stay out of it. He comments on everything. He's like, oh yeah, she's so good. She's so tough.
She's so good.
She's so this, and you're like,
Also, so
shut
this
up
next-
for a second,
Just
man.
what he's just said just sounded. He's like,
Oh, it's so much worse.
How on earth?
It's this bad.
How on earth did you ever do this, honey child? It's just like, who are you, man?
It's so
just
bad.
Talk like a normal human.
I had 8 clips, and I think I only put 3
I
in
love
there
the guy,
because
but my gosh, man.
I didn't want to put people through the Kelsey stuff.
Well, here's another clip.
Yeah.
It's a record I made with my mentor, Max Martin, and Shellback. And the 3 of us have made some of my favorite songs that I've ever done before.
Which ones, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, they were my main collaborators on the Red album. We did We Are Never Getting Back Together, I Knew You Were Trouble, 22, Shake It Off, Blank Space, Style, Wildest Dreams.
Oh, hell yes.
We've never actually made an album before where it's just the 3 of us. There's no other collaborators. It's just the 3 of us.
Oh, Shake It Off? Hell yeah.
Hell
He
yeah.
listens to that all the time.
He might. He's got
That's
2
his
daughters.
album.
Yeah. But I'm
Or
just saying,
song,
like,
I mean.
it was bizarre.
He actually sounded normal on that part.
That was Jason.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Jason his voice sounded like his normal voice on that part,
Okay.
at least. Even if
Listen.
you feel like he was feigning excitement. But she sounds like a normal human being talking.
I'm happy.
Maybe they just felt like they were trying to, like, feign excitement or like,
Right.
I don't know what was going on, but it was kind of bizarre.
I'm happy for her because Max Martin is a freaking genius. He's a hero to me. I love that guy, and I'm stoked that she's making a pop record like this again. I'm stoked for my daughter, who's a giant fan, who was kind of like, about the folk stuff, you know?
Well, if you were to believe Travis, he says this is a more upbeat record.
Okay, so her goal for the album was to create, quote, melodies that are so infectious that you're angry at it. The lyrics are just as vivid, but crisp and focused and completely intentional. Now, somehow she found time to work on the album while in Europe on the Eras tour. She said she was flying back and forth from the tour to Sweden. Travis says all 12 songs are bangers. Quote, it's a lot more upbeat and it's a lot more like fun pop, like excitement. And so I think it's a complete 180 from a lot of the songs on Tortured Poets, for sure. Now, she says the theme of the album isn't really about what happened to me on stage. It's about what's going on through off stage. That was the quote. Taylor says, there are do's and don'ts of leaving Easter eggs for fans. They'll always point to her music and never her personal life. She's currently obsessed with making sourdough bread, and she talks about the bread basically 60% of the time now.
Just like us. Love sourdough.
Like how'd she do it all?
Like I mentioned, 1.3 million fans tuned in live.
She really is Wonder Woman.
More than 8 million people have watched it as of like super early this morning, the uncensored YouTube video version of the podcast.
I will say this in Travis's defense. I think subconsciously he does know if this album's not good and her fans don't like it,
they're blaming
he
him?
will 100% be blamed for it. So maybe he's nervous and he's like, I got to hype this thing up and be as supportive as possible and just this is a wild departure from what she's done and I hope it goes over.
I'm happy
This
for
could
them.
be that.
They seem legit. I'm whatever.
Me too. And I saw some clips the other day of when she was 14 on the Today Show when she was like an unknown. They were doing like her first artist thing when she had braces and and I was like, man, it's easy to make fun of her, but I'm like, she's been doing this, writing her own songs, writing her own lyrics since she was 14 years old.
It's awesome.
Like, this is her life.
Yeah,
she
she's
is an
exceptionally
artist.
talented, which is why I was like, Travis, shut up. Let her
Gary
do
on
her,
the instant
thing.
feedback says, I watched it with my wife. She was actually really funny, but Travis was being annoying. We know she's great at what she does, but he couldn't stop slobbering. He called her the greatest songwriter ever and the best at everything she says.
That's exactly what I mean. There was 8 or 9 clips that I could have put in there, and I was like, I just can't listen to this anymore. And it had nothing to do with her. I was curious as to what she was
great.
saying. She's a masterclass.
Maybe he just wanted to be supportive, and he's not, that's not really his forte. He's a football player. He's not a media person. He's learning how to be that. So maybe it's just like he's just not great at it yet. He didn't know how to handle that moment very well.
And he could have been in trouble.
It is weird to me.
She should have kicked him under the table. Like
the album
seems very likable.
The album cover was like her emerging from the water. It looked like a lot of boudoir photos. I've been seeing a lot of Chesterfield women post on the internet.
What are you doing?
Like, it's just like her emerging from the water, just her face is out of the water. And then it was like his GQ shoot, he was in the water. And I'm like, I'm starting to come over to your side, man. Like, maybe everything is a well thought out planned marketing strategy. Because, like, his whole GQ shoot was in Miami, and he's like coming out of the water in a cowboy hat. He's got a jetpack on, and then her album cover was her emerging from the water.
Do you think they're about to start selling water skis?
Water beds. Water beds, dude. Coming back. T-Swift water beds.
It makes sense, man.
Yeah, and they're cat safe.
Okay, in equally exciting news, the first trailer for the 2-part Charlie Sheen documentary is out.
Wow, winning.
That's right.
You can watch it on
Winner.com.
Here's a part of it.
Dude, I watch the whole trailer. I know this is a little clip of it, but watch the whole trailer. I am very interested.
It is interesting. I mean, we were during the show during that whole thing, and man, it was exciting to watch.
Here's the
train wreck.
Little snippet of the trailer for the Charlie Sheen doc.
I lit the fuse, and my life turns into everything it wasn't supposed to be.
Wow, winning.
There's only one person alive that has the answers to so many people's questions about me. And the whole world goes, he's the guy. Imagine what that did to my head.
He was the highest paid TV star of all time.
Everything was fine for a while. Nobody got hurt, nobody got arrested for a while.
He kept saying, no, I'm in the hospital now, but next week I'll be ready for the show.
When Charlie said that he was smoking 7-gram rocks, he was smoking 7-gram rocks.
That's his drug dealer.
I can't imagine being my dad. It really hurt the people I love. The stuff that I plan on sharing, I had made a sacred vow to only reveal to a therapist.
Is there going to be anything off limits?
No.
Ooh.
Dude.
Wow.
I mean, that was an insane period where every day we were like, I can't believe this is happening. And how is he going to survive it? The tour was a disaster. Remember the first show was such a disaster. They called somebody in to try to build a show real fast.
They called in my buddy Joey Scolari to go on stage with him and be his the wrangler.
The doc has several celebrities, including his ex-wife Denise Richards, Sean Penn, John Cryer, and Heidi Fleiss, who remind us that Charlie testified against her,
put her in jail,
helping to send her to jail. It premieres on Netflix September 10th. Now, you're a Willie Nelson aficionado. Did you know that he is a master in some martial arts?
I did. I shared the other day. Willie will kick your ass and write a song about it with him and a picture of his black belt.
So he has a 5th degree black belt in Korean martial art Gangkwon Yusul. He's also a 2nd degree black belt in Taekwondo. And Luke Combs has a hilarious story about how he found this out, since a lot of people didn't know it. Here's Luke Combs.
He gets up, he walks right past me, down all the way down the hallway, and there's this punching bag, like full Karate Kid, and starts just kicking this punching bag.
Just tossing crane kicks?
Tossing crane, like this dude, he's 85, 84. He goes out, he's out for 5 minutes, comes back in, hits one more crane kick, walks back in, doesn't say a peep, dude, about it.
Which one is Luke Combs?
Luke Combs is the bigger fella,
the heavy-set guy with the
kind of Hillsborough beard. You know what I'm saying? Like he's so good.
What you call it?
Hillsborough beard? Is that a thing? Is that a
nice?
No.
Hillsborough,
I
Missouri?
knew what you meant.
It's in my brain. I mean, I'm assuming anybody who grew up around here knows what I'm saying.
Yeah. As soon as you said it, I go, yeah.
Yeah, it's like overalls and like a beard, but you shave the mustache.
That's Hillsborough?
Either so down. Listen. There's like, and this
It
is
only grows like under your neck
Yeah, it's
and
kinda-
right here,
yeah.
and it doesn't like quite fill in up here.
right.
It's
yeah, and it's usually like a reddish or a blondish color where
very
even if you do have the
Brillo
mustache, I
baddish.
can't see it.
My favorite story about Hillsborough is
Man, you nailed it.
I
Put that in the Rizz dictionary.
This is not
Hillsborough
this is
beard.
not derogatory. This is descriptive.
So
No,
we
it's great. Great adjective.
We just moved here. My wife. So I moved here in May of 2003. My wife didn't come until June or July. She had to finish up college. Like she was getting her degree at the Fashion Institute. So she came out in like June or July. The first social event we ever went to was our boss Tommy. I think it was his 30th birthday party or something like that. It was out on his wife's parents' farm. Yeah.
In Hillsborough.
Up in Hillsborough. So remember, we were on that main road driving up along 44 up Hillsborough. And we were behind a tractor.
Mm-hmm. And the guy was wearing the beard I just described.
And the tractor was going maybe, 5 miles an hour. It's this John Deere tractor up the main road over there. And I turned to my wife, and she's crying.
She's told me this story before.
And I go, what's wrong? And she goes, I can't believe you made me come here. We're behind a tractor.
And you said, baby, we're going to own one of those someday.
Yeah, flash forward. Who knew? Yeah. But she was sobbing. She's like, I can't believe you took me here. We're behind a tractor.
She said she was wearing
high heels.
Nice heels. She bought like the New York Fashion District, sinking into the mud and pig slop.
Yeah. And I was playing. I learned to play washers that day.
Nice. Luke Combs is really good.
And our buddy Bill Rush was there, and he was wearing a hat made out of a Bud Light.
Yeah.
Like a Bud Light case.
Cans. The cardboard.
The cardboard.
That's amazing.
What a day.
Yeah.
Well, I teased this earlier. Kevin Hart is teaming up with Netflix. He's doing a competition series to find the next big stand-up comedian. He's going to be joined by a group of comics who will be announced at a later date. Now, Netflix says the contestants will, quote, face rigorous tests that mirror the real-life journey of a comedian, from brutal open mics to bombed sets and rewrites to the pressure of big stage performances. Quote, the competition will give viewers an unvarnished look at comedy's darkest corners and brightest spotlights, with challenges inspired by some of the comics' actual career trajectories. The show does not have a title yet, but there's going to be 8 episodes, and it's set to come out sometime next year. Currently, casting is open, and you can apply on the internet. I'm not your Google. you'll be able to find it.
There you go, Rafe.
No, I'm just going to Google something real quick, guys.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me because he had a show called Heart of the City because there's a kid from, he grew up here, but he's in Chicago. His name's Vince Bryant. Very funny dude. He writes for Miss Pat now. Had a set that kind of blew up on there, and I thought he was just reviving that show. I didn't know. This sounds
a whole new thing.
This sounds like a full-on reality.
Yeah, this is a competition
challenge show.
The
Sounds like Last Comic
Kevin
Standing.
Hart's Apprentice or something.
Yeah, that's
pretty
what
awesome.
it sounds like. With his 5-year, $500 million contract set to expire at the end of 2025, speculation is running rampant about the future of the Stern Show on SiriusXM, and multiple reports say that SiriusXM may not meet Stern's high financial expectations for renewal. We talked about this with Learn last week. Well, in response to that chatter, Stern did debut a tongue-in-cheek teaser trailer ahead of his return from summer break, satirizing the tabloid headlines and promising to address the speculation head-on when he's back on air. The comeback is set for September 2nd. Academy Award winner Denzel Washington, now 70, is back in theaters with Highest to Lowest. During a recent extra interview, he was asked what advice he would give to his younger self, and without skipping a beat, he said, "Pray more. That's it. Pray more. Get on your knees more." This is not a passing comment. Faith is has become a defining part of his journey. He was baptized and became a licensed minister in December of 2024. I did not know that.
Wow.
He's got the voice for it.
Denzel?
He starts preaching. That church is going to rake money in.
Mm-hmm. That movie comes out August 15th on
Church
Apple
of
TV.
Denzel. Okay.
Pastor Washington. He
Sorry.
would kill it.
Theaters on August 15th, Apple TV Plus September 5th. People joke about men dating women half of their age, but Leonardo DiCaprio could say that almost literally. He's 50 right now, and his current girlfriend is Vittoria Ceretti, and she's 27. But guys, Leo, he just feels younger than his age,
I
man.
saw this. This is a ridiculous comment.
He did an interview for Esquire, and he was asked, if you didn't know how old you were, how old are you right now? And he said, I'm 32.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, that contextualizes it a bit.
He called it his emotional age, and whether he's 32 or 50, he said that he believes he wants to be more honest and not waste time. He said, I can only imagine how the next few decades are going to progress. For example, I look at my mother, and she says just exactly what she's thinking. Waste no time. She spends no time trying to fake it. It sounds like he's mostly talking about being real in relationships, both personal and professional. He also said you have to be just more upfront. It's almost a responsibility because much more of your life is behind you than is ahead of you.
Good for him.
I mean, we all feel that way.
Yeah.
I don't feel like
I'm going to be 47 in 3
I
days.
feel like I'm still in my 20s in my head.
Right.
And then you jump off a drum riser and you realize how old you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one final list here to wrap it up. And
Can I add something real quick before we do the list?
Yes.
Something I watched last night for this segment. I watched the first episode of Alien Earth, the new series on FX.
Based on the Alien movies.
Based on the Alien movies.
I did too. I watched that as well.
So far, what do you think? Episode 1.
If I'm being fully
What is it
honest,
on?
Fully honest.
It's on Netflix.
The
I
first
think.
2 episodes are on Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. Yeah. If I'm being fully honest, I thought it was a movie. I did not realize it was a TV show until it ended in like a TV show kind of way.
Yeah.
And I thought, I guess that was all right.
I didn't realize you were an Alien movie fan.
I'm not really.
Because there are people that are like really into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really. I kind of went backwards after watching Prometheus and a couple other things, and I was like, maybe I should get into these.
The one thing I will say that I don't know if it's they love the synthetic stories of the synthetic.
Yeah, it's synths versus cyborgs versus.
But I feel like he's marrying like Blade Runner, Rutger Hauer's Blade Runner character, and the Alien franchise with Timothy Olyphant's character, which is kind of interesting. And it's the first time aliens come to Earth. Like they crash. Right. That's the whole series. And so far, I thought the first episode, it had movie quality special effects, which made me happy. So
it's pretty good.
It was interesting enough.
I would say watch it. It's worth the watch to like get started. I'm not ready to put a final thing in on it yet, but I will say first episode, not bad.
Okay,
pretty good.
So Leo collects younger girlfriends, right?
That's his hobby.
Right.
Collecting younger girlfriends.
If you were rich and famous, what would you collect? Maybe you track down a series of dream cars. Maybe you go for a unique artwork, or maybe you just go for a crazy spoon collection or keychain or something like that. I have a list of celebrities with strange, wildly expensive collections. Some of these we have discussed before, so you probably know, and some of them are going to probably come out of left field. I'm going to go ahead and name a celebrity. You tell me what you think they may collect.
Okay.
Steve Martin.
Banjos.
That's funny. He is equally obsessed with rare banjos.
And art.
Yeah, he has a fine art collection that is insane.
Yeah.
Elton John. Elton John.
Sunglasses.
How did you guys know that? Is that just an obvious thing?
I think it's an obvious thing.
It looks obvious.
He has over 15,000 pairs of sunglasses, most of which are custom made. It's so big that he has entire rooms dedicated to storing them. He also collects photographs and has more than 7,000 works. Angelina Jolie.
Leather
Adopt the children.
Oh, man. Okay, that's funny and not funny. She collects antique and custom knives. Has been collecting them since she was a teenager. Penelope Cruz. This one's out there.
I don't know.
She finds beauty in the craftsmanship and is obsessed with coat hangers.
Oh, okay.
Different shapes, different sizes, different designs. Tons and tons of coat hangers.
Whoa.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Guitars.
That's right. Love this dude.
I knew that.
He owns over 100 extremely rare guitars, plays them regularly, so it isn't just a rock hall style exhibit. But that, if you do it right, can be an investment.
Sure.
Reese Witherspoon.
Spoons.
Don't know.
Not spoons, a vast collection of antique embroidered dresses, jackets, and accessories. She said it's a part of her Southern heritage.
Okay.
Tom Hanks. This one's a wacko one.
Like pictures, the goofy pictures?
Worse.
Okay.
This dude has over 300
Bobbleheads.
vintage typewriters.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. I actually think that's cool.
That's cool? Typewriters?
Sure.
I find that interesting, yeah.
Where are you supposed to keep that? What are you going to do with that? Number 3, Rod Stewart. He has
Hair gel.
He has spent over 30 years building a massive model train city
Scarves.
in his home. And it is inspired by mid-century Manhattan and Chicago.
I want to see this.
Rod
too,
Stewart,
dude.
train man. Johnny Depp.
Dude, wait a second. We got to talk about this.
We got to roll, man. We got
All right, let's
Roseanne.
go.
We got
Go
Roseanne in
All
10
right.
minutes.
Johnny Depp has an enormous Barbie collection, including limited editions like Beyonce, Elvis, and Lindsay Lohan dolls. He used them to improvise scenes with his kids. And number 1 is Nicolas Cage. He has
Dinosaur skulls.
He has a shrunken pygmy head collection.
That makes sense.
And that's your crap.
All right, celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Tim Tebow's 38, Mila Kunis 42, Holly Berry 59, Sarah Brightman, Christine from Fan of the
Heck
Opera.
yeah,
That's
dude.
the only reason I included
the
this.
best Christine.
So when her ex-husband Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote the musical version of Phantom, he was already planning to cast her as Christine and wrote the music of the night just for her.
She's amazing.
She's 65. Magic Johnson 66. Arnold's own Rusty Wallace, NASCAR Hall of Famer, is 69. Remember Jack Hay from 227?
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't know what you just said.
Jack Hay? You don't know Jack Hay?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, if you looked at a picture of her.
What are you
know
talking
her.
about? What is 227?
227
Show.
was...
It was the 80s sitcom, 227.
yeah, the lady who was...
She was always a sassy black lady.
I have no
yeah,
idea what
she
you're
was...
saying.
Was it Florence on The Jeffersons? Was that the maid?
No.
What was
that's
her
Marla
name?
Gibbs.
Marla Gibbs was in it. She was in 227.
What are you talking about? This guy?
And Jack A.
Yeah, Jack Hay.
You talking about the gal from Sister? Sister?
Yeah. Jack Hay.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Well, I
We
know her
did.
from 227.
227. No one.
didn't say Ladybugs.
Of all the things that this woman has done.
Jack Hay is 69.
227
And
was-
Steve Martin. How old's Steve Martin?
74.
Wrong. 80.
Oh.
Damn,
Today's
brother.
porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Ashlyn Brooke. And today's birthday girl has been in 179 fine films, including Two Heads Are Better Than One. Ashlyn Goes to College 1, 2, 3, and 4. The Bait Bus 5 and 7. Big Butt Beauties. The Four Finger Club 24 and 27. James Dean Does Them All. Les Stravaganza 11. And Who Can Forget a Role? And 2007's The Whore at My Door 6. Ashlyn Brooke is 40 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk to Roseanne Barr, and then we'll get into some of your emails. Hey, a week from Saturday is the second annual 100 Innings for a Cure Jeff Burton Memorial Softball Game. It's at the Lions Park Baseball Fields on Bald Hill Road in Eureka. Well, when I think Bald Hill Road, I got to chuckle because it's Jeff Burton thing. I don't know. So the Burton family honoring Jeff's legacy and love for softball by bringing the community together for a big day, all to benefit the Excitement Cancer Center. So looking for teams of 9 or 10 players. Step up, join the fun. The event starts around 9:30. That's next Saturday, the 23rd. Games are run all day until they played 100 innings. Each team will play at least 50-minute games with new games starting almost every hour. $30 donation per player secures your spot. You get a commemorative T-shirt, you get a cup, plus drinks and snacks throughout the day. And if you don't have a full team, that's fine. Sign up as a solo player, and they'll find a spot for you. And if you want to play more than once, you're welcome to sign up for multiple games. So don't miss out. Just get all the details at 1057thepoint.com. And join the Burton family. Join us. Make a real difference for the Excitement Center. Assignment Cancer Center. I got it. All good. Got Roseanne coming up.
Yeah, you got it on your mind, man.
I know. Roseanne's on my mind. 7 minutes with Roseanne.
That does sound dangerous.
7 minutes.
It sounds very dangerous.
I've spent a lot of 7 minutes with Rosie in my life.
Right.
And you can get it done if you need to.
If I need to get it done. Well, they were so adamant about 7 minutes, that's it.
Yeah, man.
Should be calling it 8:08.
She's on the circuit.
8:08. Well, she's got this documentary out. It's called Roseanne Barr is America. And you watched it. You watched the whole thing.
I watched the whole thing last night. I stayed up late, and I watched the whole thing, start to finish. And it was good. It's a very interesting look at, which I've, and I'm going to have, if we have time, I have questions that I want to ask her that have always intrigued me about her, because she's a very polarizing figure, and you find out a lot about her young life and about her trajectory, and it was a really, really well done documentary. It was interesting. It was definitely through her perspective too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it starts from the beginning and goes all the way through the Connors and Rosanna, the whole thing.
Yeah.
The Star-Spangled Banner, everything.
And it's her talking about it.
Where's this going to be?
It's on YouTube. Go to roseanneasamerica.com and all the details are on there.
Yeah. I rented it on YouTube.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the hotline, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Roseanne Barr. Roseanne,
hi.
We got 7 minutes. The clock starts right now.
Okay, hi.
Hi,
Roseanne.
How are you? So the title of your...
I'm good.
The title of the new documentary is a pretty bold statement. Roseanne Barr is America. So what do you mean by that, and why was it important for you to tell your story right now, Roseanne?
Well, it's Joel Gilbert, the director and filmmaker that made this movie, as well as many other movies that are real good. It was his idea, and I guess it developed while we were talking. He wanted to do a retrospective of me and where I am now and what brought me there and the whole cancel culture thing. And he named it that because we both realized it kind of is America, that America's waking up and coming back to common sense. And that's kind of what my journey was, too. And finding, the vast and solid middle ground in a crazy, crazy time. That's kind of what the movie's about. And I get to explain in my own words what happened instead of other people telling me what I meant, which is cancel culture, when they tell you what you meant.
Well, the film details your experience, with cancel culture, and it starts with the national anthem incident, and then culminates with your firing, from the Connors back in 2018. So you
mean from Roseanne?
From Roseanne, which became the Connors.
Yeah.
Well, explain something about the national anthem incident that people wouldn't know.
Well, it's kind of in the film, too. It's everything. Well, there's a lot in the film about mistakes I've made and how the press handled it, and, how they painted me and this and that and the other. And then I just get to tell my side of it, which was, I intended to sing it well, and in the movie I do sing it well, if you notice.
Yes.
But, that day I started too high. It's that simple. I started way too high, and the day before I went to do it, I was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, and he told me, be sure you don't start too high, because that happened to, I can't remember his name, another singer that did it badly. And I said, thank you, Mr. Carson. And then the next day I walked right in. I started way too high. About 4 notes in, I realized I couldn't do it. So I just tried to make it funny, and because I knew I couldn't start again. And, I just, you know what happened.
Oh, yeah.
And
I love it.
then they were saying, she's trying to destroy our country, and, oh, my God, But that's why I sang it again in this movie, because I definitely can sing.
Yeah, you can.
If I start in the right key.
You did a great job in the movie. And Roseanne, my name is Rafe. I'm one of the show members and a stand-up comic. I love you. I wanted to say that up top.
Oh, thank you.
I watched the whole, and I think you're a very misunderstood person. And I've always wanted to talk to you about that, because I think that, one, I'm entering my own turquoise era, and I wanted to compliment all the turquoise you had on. You were killing it on the turquoise game in the documentary. You were looking great. I loved it.
I wore every turquoise thing I had, because the first time when I ever worked Las Vegas and I made my first check that was pretty good,
Yeah.
I bought all that turquoise in Las Vegas with my first paycheck.
Hell
and
yeah.
So that's why I wore it, because I was very proud I've kept it for 40 years.
Well, you look cool as hell.
What is it with comics and turquoise?
I don't know. We all get into our turquoise era. Don't judge us. And, as I grew up in Illinois.
Utah.
That's right. Oh, yeah, you grew up in Utah.
If you're from the West in Utah, you love your turquoise.
That's right. Well, I appreciate you. I grew up in Southern Illinois, and, your show was the first show that, put my experience on TV, the working class families and things like that. And I think a lot of people credit you for that. Like, I hadn't really seen that type of representation before on television when I was a kid. And it was cool to see the Afghan my grandmother had at her house, like draped across a couch, and to see the issues that we had. And what's interesting to me about your career is I feel like we live in a very what have you done for me lately culture, And I feel like you were one of the first people to put LGBTQ characters in primetime TV and actually give them depth and dignity and storylines that weren't, just the sassy gay friend. What pushed you to take that stand in the 90s before it was safe and expected?
Well, because I have a gay brother and a lesbian sister, and being raised in Salt Lake, they went through a lot of stuff, and my brother used to always get beat up on. And, I just wanted to show their humanity, and, also that I didn't want to show them as, I wanted to show them as regular people who make mistakes and are wrong sometimes. That was what I always wanted to bring to TV, is three-dimensional humans that aren't tokens,
Right.
And, so that's why I did it, and why it meant so much to me, because being in a family with two gay kids, it was hard, and it was hard for them, and so that meant a lot to me,
Yeah, and I feel like in your stand-up and early TV work, you challenged a lot of gender roles, patriarchy, called BS double standards out, and some of your critics and longtime fans like me, and I am a fan. Is it weird to feel, as I feel like they feel like you've aligned yourself with the establishment that you used to rail against. Do you think that's a fair assessment, or do you feel like something changed for you?
No, because the establishment is the left, and from the time of Obama on, and just before too, but the establishment is the left, and I think that's pretty clear to anybody who has the eyes to see it. As far as media and everything else, Hollywood, even the FBI and the DOJ, and every part of the government. So no, I'm still anti-establishment. It just even more so. It just happened to go left, and I'm always going to be against people who have a two-tier justice system, no matter who they are.
All right, we're almost out of time.
No, we're out of time.
Oh, we are out of time?
Yeah, the clock has struck zero, and there's so much I want to talk about. But even like the fact that, you make the claim in the documentary you were asked to return to the Connors as a ghost, which I would... Right?
Wild.
I mean, wild.
Wild. that they asked you to do?
Yeah, I said, I'll be bowling that week. See ya.
I love it.
Well, I mean, you really get into the nuts and bolts, about your life and everything in the documentary. It's called Roseanne Barr is America. RoseanneIsAmerica.com for all the details. Thank you for taking 7 minutes, and good luck with the documentary. We're all going to watch it.
Yeah, much love.
Thank you very much.
All right, there she is, the great Roseanne Barr. That was it, 7 minutes.
7 minutes with Rosie.
Painful. I want it longer.
7 minutes.
I miss her already. I love
7
you,
minutes.
Rosie.
You were going to ask another one. I wanted to get something in.
That's America's mom, by the way.
I had questions for her, man.
I know. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, I got 30 seconds. I wanted to ask her about the ghost.
The ghost of Roseanne.
The ghost of Roseanne. Well, we'll get her. I don't know.
Hopefully she'll come
How long
in.
have I been on the radio for?
20 years.
20
We've
something
been doing this
years.
for almost
20. I'll
12
get
years.
her
So.
another 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, no big deal.
We'll get her back.
We'll get her back.
See you next time.
I think she would have kept going.
I think so, too. But it was a very specific.
We were going to get in trouble by the powers that be.
I mean, listen, I don't want her to hang up. Every once in a while with those kind of things, you get somebody, butting in going, it's time. I've had those before. It's time. Wrap it up. Get the hell out of here. All right, let's get to some emails. Rizzo at 1057thepoint.com.
Emails are brought to you by Glenn Brothers Garage Doors. Garage door giving you trouble? Call Glenn Brothers Garage at 618-900-4239 or glennbrothers.com. We'll start with entertainment reviews. Hello, Ted.
Hello.
All right. Loved yesterday's talk about fun movie theories, and I wanted to tack on another regarding Willy Wonka or the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, whatever it's called. The theory is the movie Snowpiercer with Ed Harris and Chris Evans is a sequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Hopefully you have seen it so you'd make more sense of what I'm saying, but there's also a fun Reddit theory going into detail about it. I feel like Rafe would appreciate it since he's the resident cinephile. Well, okay.
Snowpiercer?
I think we're all the resident cinephile, but
Lucky.
fine. I did see that movie.
You won the title.
Somebody, just before I watched it, mentioned, they're saying it's a Willy Wonka sequel.
Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer.
Yeah, have
it's
you not
about
heard
a train. There's
No,
I
I heard of the movie.
there is a movie, and there's a TV show. The TV show is awesome. It has, what's a gal? From Labyrinth. Beautiful. Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I really enjoyed the show, but you have to track it down somewhere. It was on Netflix, and I don't know where it is now. I had to download it. The show is great. The movie is fine as well. And it does have some ties where if you go in thinking that theory is correct, you can kind of stretch it into something. But I don't know, man. I still haven't read if it's a real thing or not.
There seems to be a lot on it on the internet.
I mean, it's kind of the man behind the curtain thing that's going on with it. The show is spectacular.
So the central premise of the Wonka-Piercer theory, they call it the Wonka-Piercer theory, is that Wilfred, the enigmatic and ruthless creator of the Snowpiercer train, is actually a grown-up Charlie Bucket. Having inherited Willy Wonka's factory and his inventive genius, Charlie, now using the name Wilfred to honor his mentor, foresaw the global catastrophe that would lead to a new ice age. He then utilized Wonka's expertise in creating self-sustaining ecosystems and advanced transportation to build the Snowpiercer, a train designed to preserve the last of humanity.
Right.
That's the theory.
It's a really cool concept. I kind of want to see more on it. I don't know if they made another season. I only saw the first season of the show.
Yeah, there's 4, I believe.
Oh, maybe I saw all of them then.
So they're talking about the doc, not the actual movie Snowpiercer?
They're talking about the movie.
The movie Snowpiercer.
Yeah, the movie.
The movie Snowpiercer was great.
The show, I think,
I'm having a hard time. I'm trying to connect the dots of seeing him as Charlie Buckets.
Well, it's got the W on the doors and that whole thing. I mean, it's a cute theory to follow.
I love the theory.
I guess. But I just don't know its
So,
validity.
The Fate of the Oompa Loompas. A clever piece of the theory addresses the absence of the Oompa Loompas. It suggests that when Wilfred mentions a crucial part of the engine, went extinct recently, he's referring to the Oompa Loompas, who, like in Wonka's factory, were essential for operating the machinery. This extinction then necessitated the use of small children to maintain the engine, a horrifying revelation in Snowpiercer.
Oh.
Interesting.
Wonka's prominent W logo is seen on his inventions. The theory suggests that Charlie, as Wilfred, would continue to use his trademark on his own creations, including the Snowpiercer train. So there you go. There is the.
You should watch the movie.
I'm gonna. It sounds good.
But if he had that flying elevator, I think his company would have come up with some better.
I don't know, man.
Tech.
I don't know. Next.
What's up? Good morning, Rizz Show. Been a listener since the beginning, and I love the show. Usually catch the first hour on my way to work and the rest later on the podcast. I just love listening to you guys, and you really brighten my days. So I've been hearing a lot of you older gents talking about some midlife crisis things from time to time.
Going through it currently.
I just wanted to say that I totally feel this. It's a real thing in my opinion, and I'm going through the same feelings. Even though I thought it was BS as a younger man. Well, bros, this ish is real. I turned 50 this year, and I didn't like it one bit. I, too, let my hair grow longer, and I started wearing my earrings again, and I've made some spontaneous purchases to make me feel younger. Yeah. I even told my coworker friends that would normally decorate my office, get a cake, group card, etc. for my birthday, not to even acknowledge it. I think I'm about over these feelings now. Then it's been a couple months, at least until 60, LOL. Just wanted to share that you are not alone. Stay strong, men.
So my midlife crisis is not like, oh, I'm not going to pretend. I'm going to pretend like I'm not, close to 50. I don't care about the birthday thing. Last night was the freshman parent orientation at the high school, for my daughter. And I don't know how many people complimented on the dangly earring. In fact, I stopped to take a couple pictures in the hallway with people. One guy said, hey, make sure you could see the dangler in the picture. So you're damn right. There it is.
Oh, boy.
You're damn right. I did notice there were a lot of dads there with a lot of tattoos, a lot of showing tattoos now.
I almost wish I had none so I could stand out. Tattoos are the norm now, which is cool, but whatever.
Well, for a certain
tattoos.
age group.
In fact, today is, and I do want to bring this up here.
Tattoo removal day, yeah?
Today, yeah. Here it is. Today is National Tattoo Removal Day. So here's a weird example of a tattoo being removed. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's heard of this, but there's a story of this woman in Wheeling, West Virginia. Her husband died unexpectedly earlier this year. He was 55 years old. Her name is Angelica. She's a 35-year-old nurse, again, Wheeling, West Virginia. So she chose an unconventional kind of memorial for the husband.
Oh, man, I saw this headline.
She had one of his tattoos preserved and framed.
Gross, dude. Why don't you stretch it over a drum?
It's weird looking.
Make it
I don't
into
know how
a
you
lamp.
feel about this.
I think it's freaking weird, dude.
So the husband was a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and he was heavily tattooed from neck to feet, with each piece that he had, tied to a chapter of his life. So as a kid, Angelica learned about this Ohio company called Save My Ink Forever, and the idea stayed with her. So years later, after she and her husband discussed it and agreed it was cool, she moved forward. Following the funeral, she traced the outline of the tattoo they wanted on his body, a Steelers helmet on his right arm, and that their, I guess that their 10-year-old son, Preston, remembered as his favorite. The mortician removed the skin, put it in a preservation kit, sent it to Save My Ink Forever, before the cremation. About 90 days later, the framed piece was ready. So it's his skin in a frame.
With a Steelers logo.
With a Steelers logo. Here,
you can't get more Steelers than that.
That's cool. Do you think it's cool? Here she is talking about it.
We really had my husband's tattoo preserved. On Friday, after everybody left and I was doing my goodbye, is when the mortician and I stood there and I got to outline the exact tattoo I wanted. My husband having over 70 tattoos, I wanted the surrounding tattoos in it as well. So you outline it and then the tissue is removed, and Save My Ink Forever sent the funeral home a preservation bag and sends it to Save My Ink Forever. When they showed us his tattoo, it was undescribable as to what that felt.
Well, so
she almost said the word tattoo one too many times.
It's behind glass in a dark wooden frame. You could even see fine hairs and small spots he'd missed while shaving.
I want that. No, man. Would you do this? You're thinking this is cool because Tina has a Chiefs tattoo.
Yeah. On her ass.
Oh, that would be cool.
What about you go and then
take a little piece of her ass and frame it.
She preserves your hot rod tattoo.
That'll be in the Smithsonian, baby.
Like she contacts Save My Ink. Save
What
My
a
Ink
weird
forever.
business, man.
Super weird.
Yeah.
This is their second
I said cool slightly hyperbolically.
client ever.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess closures, people grieve different ways, but it is weird to keep human skin on, mounted on your wall.
Illegal.
Okay, so you have human skin in a frame as opposed to the ashes of an entire body in an urn that's sitting somewhere.
That's a good point, I guess.
Yeah,
but it's like, how far do we go? What if she's like, well, I knew I'd miss his face, so I had him peel his face off.
Ugh.
And put it on a mannequin head, and there he is over there.
Ashes in an urn is
Like if
weird
somebody,
enough.
it's like we're one step away from stuffing somebody.
Yeah.
Well, ashes in an urn is weird enough. And I'm not trying to insult anybody, but when you just break it down, I mean, you're putting a grave in your house.
Moon hates ashes.
That's not what I'm saying.
It's out there now.
You
No,
don't
I'm
like
saying,
my dad?
I'm saying
Controversy.
I'm saying it's always been a little bit confusing to me.
Was your dad cremated?
Yeah, he's on
Where
my
are the ashes?
grandma's mantle, sitting there behind Uncle Charlie's chair.
Yeah, I'm
He's just
telling
hanging
you.
out. He doesn't do much. That's for sure.
No?
Never says anything when I walk in.
I understand getting the ashes and putting them somewhere, burying them, spreading them, doing this, doing that.
But this thing-
but keeping them in your home is, I mean,
That's a good point.
That to me is, it's a little.
Well, yeah,
different.
he should be. He has a tombstone. It just has not been dug up yet and put in the ground. I don't
So
know why.
your dad's ashes are with your grandmother
Well, her home, yeah.
at her house?
Yeah.
What time out? There is a tombstone. There's a place. So the intention was to bury the ashes at the tombstone. Well, you lazy ass, get out there.
I don't know what my uncle's in charge of all that side of. I don't know what to do with that.
Really?
Because you have to
But there's an intention.
I think so, but also it could be a thing where he and my mom will be buried together. So I don't know if that's the whole
Oh, I see.
deal.
Oh,
Yeah, so
waiting.
it sounds a little
Maybe,
wild. But
and
also the
that's fine.
skin thing. It'll be funny the day that somebody buys it at Goodwill.
Yeah.
When
Oh, so
Donate.
it winds up,
Yes.
winds up, on the knickknacks.
Because nobody's going to want
shelf.
this.
Yeah. Where does it? You're right. Where does it get passed to?
No, it gets past. They got a kid.
Yeah, they're not going to put that up.
I refuse to believe
The
that there's
white-
more than one person that wants this.
The kid is in she's documented her grieving process on TikTok, and she's trying to connect with others to raise awareness about, practical planning after a loss. The husband didn't have life insurance, leaving the family with some significant costs.
Well, that sucks.
The video revealing the frame tattoo is, about 30 million views.
What's it look like? I mean, is it big? Well, how big is the tattoo?
It's a pretty big tattoo. It looks like it's stretched a little bit too.
Yeah. It looks like something you get at Lake of the Ozarks. Whatever. You're in a hurry.
Stretched. Oh yeah. Oh, women frame.
The fact that you could see fine hairs on it is just.
Wait a second. That's his skin. Okay, so look, he is.
Yeah, they
Where's
have
all the
to-
color in it?
He's sleeved. He's got tattoos down on his
Yeah.
fingers and all this kind of stuff. And then the photo. So, I'm a little confused because it doesn't really look like his skin.
They have to do something to it.
I would imagine they got to
So it
dry
doesn't
it out or something.
decompose. Yeah, they got to dry. They probably put it in one of those dehydrators that you make.
Jerky with? So it's
Beef
next to
jerky
the
with.
jerky, they put it on the. Yeah.
Set it and forget
and
it.
forget it.
That's right.
Man,
Ron Popeil
It's pretty
said
big.
it.
There's another one that's a better viewing of it. It's up close.
this ain't.
It's a piece of art, man.
This is
Yeah,
not
it
the
is.
time
and
to
the
say
kid,
this.
she's with the kid. The kid's gonna get it. Big Steelers fans. Anyway,
I hope some of the
people
other-
say it's mutilation.
I hope some of the other tattoos had a better artist.
I don't know. Happy National Tattoo Removal Day.
Thank you.
Next.
Man, that is crazy. Hey, we just had a text come over on the Schreier Air text line. It's just talking about these movie theaters and said, hey, have you seen, the theory about the movie The Rock, that if you watch it as Sean Connery doing his last Bond movie, it makes the movie that much cooler.
Yeah, I've seen that theory too.
Really?
Never seen
Yeah,
it.
if you go into it thinking that it's Sean Connery as James Bond.
Is that an actual theory or just a fun exercise?
I saw it on that list I did the other day.
Oh.
I just didn't have time to.
I've never seen that movie.
It's good. Oh, dude, The Rock.
Yeah, I've heard it's great. Haven't seen it.
Rafe, The Rock.
Love it.
Great movie. Ed
That's
Harris, another Ed Harris piece.
Yeah, incredible film.
Maybe Ed Harris only does weird theory movies, and now we need to
Dude,
start
Ed
looking
Harris,
at
he
The
hasn't been-
Abyss.
Is he
Yeah.
retired?
No, he's still going.
Gentlemen,
Dude,
welcome To the rock.
He was
a great line.
Spectacular in what's that Western show?
Yeah,
Westworld?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
Holy
that.
smokes.
He's got a TV series out right now. He's got 4 upcoming.
I'm an
things.
Ed Harris fan.
Me too.
Me too.
He works nonstop. This guy, last year he put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I guess he's
6
still
different.
Still
2
working.
TV shows and 4 movies.
Next.
Good morning, Rizz Show. I'm hoping to join the team soon. I've been following you guys for years, and I need a vent. I just got out of a 4-year relationship last year, and I'm trying to get back out there. It's been tough. I'm ready for the next step. After the relationship has taught me so much, why can't I find somebody with the same goals and aspirations as me? Online dating is a total disaster. I usually get about 3 responses, and nothing happens. Somebody asks me to come meet me, and then they ghost me. It's so frustrating. I met Lauren at the Rocket gas station a few weeks back, and I totally wanted to bring this up. I'm 32. I think I'm pretty darn good looking. A mix between Jake Gyllenhaal and Tobey Maguire. I actually get that a lot.
What?
I'm a solid 7 or 8 on your guys' scale. Whoa. I don't even know what that means. I'm outgoing and a total sweetheart, but is there any way the Rizz Show could help me find somebody special?
No.
There's got to be some amazing gal out there. My name is Jake. Here's my number. I don't care what happens. I just feel like anything can't hurt. Sent from my big heart directly at Moon.
No, go get
Give us a number out.
Get a
636.
Get a Tinder account. I don't know. We're not doing this.
Yeah. No.
I'm not setting anybody up.
I'm going to send this to you.
It's hard to get girls on the Grindr account, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so use Tinder and go that route. Or whichever. What's the other one? The Bumble?
The Bumble.
The Bumble boy?
Rafe, I'm going to send this to you. You can handle it.
Oh, I'll handle it. I'll put it in the pile with all the others.
Yeah, we're not doing this.
It's hard. I gotta vet a lot of these people first. Because a lot of the people.
What do you mean these people?
These people, the people that are humble enough to rate themselves an 8, and can't figure out why they can't find love. There was another guy who was upset that he wasn't chosen first, and seemed really sent me an email asking for help, and I'll be glad to help that person too. But it's like, you didn't come off as very empathetic in your email, and you're like, F this other guy that needs help. He had a wife. He screwed it up. I haven't had a girl in 8 years. You should be helping me. And I'm like, okay, pump the brakes, brother. That doesn't sound like somebody I want to thrust on another person. Like, it seems like maybe we got some therapy ahead of us. But keep sending them in, and I'll sort through them. I want people to find love, man. I do want that for folks. But sometimes the work needs to be done at home first. Sometimes it's not just that the dating pool sucks. It's that
you suck?
Yeah. You're doing cannonballs into the dating pool, and you're wondering why everybody's mad. You're splashing all over them.
And also, if you look like Tobey Maguire, just go to the Comic-Con to dress up as Spider-Man and pick up some chicks.
Oh, good luck. We're not helping you. Next.
Okay, let's see. Well, we were just talking about Phil Mo Holes. And, hey, guys and Lauren, I'm a long-time listener and a long-time hole filler, first-time emailer. I work as a highway maintainer. I'm not going to say which dot, okay? But we cover a large area of state highways, from the McKinley Bridge to north of Godfrey at Jersey County line, from Alton to Edwardsville. We employees monitor these holes and regularly remind and complain about them to our bosses. And we're told often that we will get to it, but never do until there's a problem. You talked about a hole leading deep down in the earth's crust in Alton, and have personally marked one drain washout with a construction barrel. We call them crash barrels. And one with a stand-up sign, which has actually been swallowed by the hole in Alton. Both would severely wreck a car, thus we decided to mark them without permission. We as employees complain about the condition of these roads more than you do, because we want to fix things, but our management sucks and prioritizes areas where special people live. Good luck with the website. Please include Illinois. There's a lot of us that listen while we work on the roads, and we'd love to contribute.
Well, listen, even if you're in Illinois, we'll take you on Phil Mo Holes. We'll take you. That's fine. It's more of a St. Louis Metro thing.
We'd love to do more. We're just severely short-staffed. Good luck.
PhilMoHoles.com. That's our website. Throw a picture of your hole up there, and it's fine if you're on the Illinois side.
And
We're
I know
going to open it up.
IDOT is definitely understaffed, because I drove through there, and it was probably about 30 miles where it's just cones. There's no construction work going on, but they block lanes, and no one's working, and I just feel terrible for them. They're understaffed.
What?
Like, it was just 30 miles of sitting in one lane traffic going like 10 miles per hour with zero people working anywhere.
Oh,
and yet they have the highway shut down that far. Without,
when was it? Was it during the week? Was it during the
well,
weekend?
when I went to, it was both directions, going to Nashville, then going up through
on the weekend?
to Chicago.
Or was it during the week?
It was weekend.
Well, you know, IDOT people have to take time off too.
Yeah, but do you have to cut out 20 miles
I
or 30
don't
miles
know,
in
Scott,
one?
I'm
Just
not
do
an-
sections.
I don't know these
Easier
things.
to do sections.
One more.
I know a listener wrote in saying that he and his wife have a playful noted list inspired by Rizz's famous phrase. He says that they're a solid team, but two things always ended up on their list. She never preloads a new toilet paper roll, and they seem to have an unspoken standoff over who will crack first and replace the nearly empty toothpaste tube. He admits that he probably has his own quirks that make her list too, but it's become a bit of a lighthearted marital chess match. So, he asked the Rizz Show Reddit panel, what small, ongoing battles do you have with your significant other? Taking out the trash, do the dishes, get the mail from the
I'll
mailbox.
tell you right away. It's closing cabinets. I mean, you got to be kidding me.
That is a big thing for you. And if you say that she's just I don't understand how you leave cabinets open.
I don't
It
either.
makes no sense to me.
Cabinets and like closet doors. I have no idea how you could walk away from something being open like that.
This is the bane of my
or
existence.
drawers.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes 2 seconds.
You opened it. It is a natural. You opened it and you took something out and you put something back, and there was just one little step left, and you're like, I'm done here.
Yeah, I'm going to walk away.
It's that Peter Griffin, like, I'm out. Like, it's like,
Done.
It's like, yeah, done. You're in the middle of a motor skills task that you just stopped just short of the ending. It's a bizarre thing, but I think it's an ADD thing. So I'm told.
And here's always the comeback when I go, why? Just close it. She goes, you'd miss me. You would miss it if I left.
She's right.
Gotcha.
That's true. If she did die, you'd probably be walking around the house all sad in your boxer shorts, like opening
Opening up
cabinets
things
and just
and
leaving them and sitting around shivering.
Oh, you'd miss it if I weren't here. What? That's just close it. It drives me nuts.
That would drive me nuts, too.
It's drawers, it's cabinets, it's closet doors. I just don't understand. There's one
trash bags on the front porch.
There's one more step, and the process is done. Just closing whatever you opened.
And that's it, huh?
That's it.
For us, it's both dishes. She has a thing because I never know if the dishwasher is clean or dirty, but I also never check. And I just go over and I rinse my plate, and then I just put it on the counter. And I don't know why. I don't know why I do that, but I do, and it drives her crazy.
I love that.
And for me, I'm a guy. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm cooking, if I'm making myself something, I tend to clean as I go because I don't want like a pile. It just freaks me out. It makes me really anxious. I don't want that. Typically, I'm eating colder food because I'm kind of cleaning and having everything done before I eat. Mm-hmm. For some reason, it really bothers me when she makes eggs, which is every day. How the egg kind of like cakes the bottom of the pan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would get that off before I even ate.
Yeah, me too.
But she leaves it there and then is going to deal with it afterwards. But if I come home and she's in the middle of breakfast or something and I see that, it drives me insane.
Well, I will tell you.
Insane.
Sure, if you asked her the question about me, there'd be no answer because I do everything perfectly.
You are perfect.
Aw. That's why we love you.
I do everything perfectly. So there's
You're
no
incredible.
complaints.
Incredible.
She is a lucky lady. One lucky lady. Listen, we got to take a break. Let's come back and we'll give away some stuff. We've got tickets to go see Shinedown. We've got tickets to go see Conan Cambria. We've got tickets to go see The Offspring. And we've got tickets to go see Linkin Park. So, Rafe, after the break, what are we going to play?
We're going to play Read My Lips.
Read My Lips. It's a simple game. So, I guess, Rafe, you'll be the reader of the clues. You guys on the phone, you'll either pick myself, King Scott, or Moon. Rafe will read us, or Rafe will tell you guys what the word is.
Correct.
And then we'll be in audio isolation.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have...
And another team member will be giving you the clue.
Well, I'm saying you, because we're one short, so...
Yeah. One of the other three will be saying a word to you, and you'll have to read their lips in audio isolation, and you get... How many guesses?
3 chances, I believe.
3 chances.
Right, was it 3 chances?
It is 3.
Yes.
3 chances.
The guesser? Yeah.
Three chances to guess what the word is just by reading the lips of the person saying the word.
That's right.
That's it. And
you can bet on or against.
You guys on the phone, bet on or against. 2 out of 3 right. You win your choice of prizes. 314-624-3833, 618-398-3833. Read My Lips is next. All right, so if I were to ask you this question, we'll do our giveaway here in just a moment. Do you think Americans are drinking more or less than they did 10 years ago?
I think we've talked about this. I feel like the younger generation's doing less, so I'd say less.
I got the numbers. Are Americans drinking more or less than they did 10 years ago?
I'm going to say less than 10 years ago.
Less.
I think it spiked 5 years ago and then dipped.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, with the COVID thing?
Yep.
Yeah, because it went crazy that year.
Oh, yeah. I remember the pictures of recycling bins overflowing with empty vodka bottles. Rafe, what do you think?
I want to say less because of the younger generation, but I feel like everywhere I go, every single city I perform in, it's microbrewery and bourbon tasting.
Drinking culture?
Yeah, it seems like the drinking culture has, but maybe they're not drinking as irresponsibly. I'm going to say less, although I think it might go the other way.
I mean, you're right, Rafe. You know, with the microbreweries and the mixologists now are very popular and
wineries popping up everywhere.
So the question is, do you think Americans are drinking more or less than they did 10 years ago? And the number of Americans who drink alcohol just hit a new all-time low. Just hit a new all-time low.
I feel like for every microbrewery that's thriving right now, one's closing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Now I see on menus, even at fancy restaurants like mocktails, like they'll have a special like mocktail section.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that industry is blown up.
Lame.
No, you know what? Well, you know why it's not lame is because there was an all or nothing with the drinking culture, and a lot of us that stopped drinking or never wanted it to begin with were kind of left out of the hang culture, the pub and grill. There was kind of no place for that, and I think offering the seltzers and the CBD seltzers and the mocktails and all that kind of allows it to be normalized, where everybody can actually hang out. And
boring.
Okay, buddy.
So a new Gallup poll released yesterday found that just 54% of us sometimes have a drink or two. That's the lowest since Gallup started tracking it back in 1939. Back then, 58% said they drank at least occasionally. Until now, the lowest of 55% in 1958. America's drinking rate has plummeted since the pandemic in 2022. 67% said they were drinkers. So one reason for the decline is more people see it as a health risk now.
Well, I think it's sped
young
up.
people are a big part of that trend.
2020 to 2022, I think, sped up a lot of people's understanding about their relationship with alcohol.
Maybe.
I think some people were just kind of like, oh, it's whatever, I'm fine. And then after 21, 22, they're like, wait a second. Maybe
this ain't good for us.
Maybe I have an issue that I didn't realize was an issue until it was fast forwarded.
Until, the recycling guy, when he lifts your can to throw on the back of the truck, it's just clink, 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 clink.
Or you were having health issues.
Or that too. Yeah. But yep, the number of Americans who drink alcohol has hit a new all-time low. All right, let's give away some stuff. All right, today's contest is sponsored by
CarStar, your auto body repair expert. Hail damage, see them at carstar.com.
All right, so we've got tickets to go see Shinedown, big summer show with special guest Bush tomorrow over at Enterprise Center. We got tickets to go see Conan Cambrian, Taking Back Sunday, Saturday over at St. Louis Music Park. We got tickets to go see The Offspring with Jimmy Eat World and Newfound Glory Sunday over at the Amphitheater. And we got tickets to go see Lincoln Park next Saturday over at Enterprise. That is August 23rd. So Read My Lips is what we're playing. So you guys on the phone will pick a Rizz Show member, myself, Moon, or King Scott. Rafe is out because you have cultivated the words.
That is correct.
So that member you pick will go into audio isolation. Rafe will tell everybody the word.
Yes.
And then we will have to guess what the word is just by reading lips. That's it. And we got 3 shots at it. And you guys on the phone will have to bet whether the person will get the word right or wrong.
That's right.
And 2 out of 3 right, you win your choice of tickets. All right, let's go to the phones, and we've got Samantha. Good morning, Samantha.
Morning.
All right, Samantha, pick somebody to go into audio isolation.
Let's go with Moon.
Moon, we're going to put Moon in audio isolation.
Bye.
All right, get in there. Right,
I'm in there.
And he has started the music. Okay.
All right.
Samantha, here is the word that Moon will be trying to guess.
Whose lips will he be reading?
Why don't you go first?
I'll go first. Samantha, the word is moist.
Moist.
I think he'll get it.
You said yes. Okay, so we'll have 3 chances to get it.
3
Word
chances.
is moist. Okay, Moon, look at Rafe. Don't shut the music off. Okay. Here we go.
What are you saying to me?
Pull your headphone off for a second.
Yeah.
You're looking at Rafe.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm the giver.
He was saying a lot of things. I've been
Okay.
pointing in 2 different directions.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Moist.
Moist.
Yes. Immediately.
I know that word from a mile away.
1 correct.
Wow.
All right,
That is his favorite word.
1 and done.
The next word is.
I don't know why I didn't say it out loud. I whispered it. And then I realized we're doing radio.
We're doing
and I'm an
radio,
idiot,
yes.
So I immediately corrected my mistake.
The next word is.
You can't fool me with moist.
The next word is, Samantha, girth.
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 We're going to say yes.
All right.
Okay.
She says yes to girth. Yes to girth.
Yes, to Girth Brooks.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Girth.
Curse. Is he trying not to laugh? It must be a funny one. Okay.
Girth.
Girth.
That's it, baby. All right, Samantha, with girth, you win. What would you like?
As my 7-year-old says, Coheed.
Coheed and Cambria
Coheed?
this Sunday. I'm sorry, this Saturday.
Well done,
With Taking
Moon.
Back Sunday over at St. Louis Music Park. Hang on 1 second. All right, let's go to Brian in Fenton. Good morning, Brian.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Hang on 1 second, Brian. You're done. Yeah, you're done.
What's that?
You're done.
Oh.
You got
man,
2
I
out
was-
of 3.
Yeah, you got it.
I was learning all these
You
Rage
got it.
lyrics,
You got
dude,
it.
for the show coming up November 26th.
You got it. All right, Brian, pick a Rizz Show member to go into isolation.
Let's go with King Scott
King
today.
Scott. Let's throw King
Scott.
Scott in isolation.
Here you go, buddy.
All right.
All right, here we go.
I'm going to have Rizz give the clue this
Okay,
time.
I will give the clue this time. Okay.
So it's Rizz and King Scott, Brian.
Okay.
As soon as he's in ISO. Brian,
Oh, he's in
Brian, your first word is flaccid.
Flaccid.
Flaccid. Will he get it or not?
I'm going to say no.
No. Okay. Here we
Hey, did the listener think that I was going to get it?
She bet twice.
Bet
yes.
on you twice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, she got you.
Don't bet against me.
She got you. All right, here we go. Flaccid.
Flatus? Flatus. What a fool.
Flaccid.
Fist.
Flaccid.
Wow. You're screwed. You
Really
did
rolled
also
your
satellite.
Satellite. No.
You did weird things with your tongue there.
Flaccid was the word.
Well, the first one was your fault because what word is that? And the third one was his fault. He
Well,
did something
I went
so weird with
flaccid.
his face.
No, I went flaccid.
Flatus is fart.
Flatus?
Yeah.
No, I've never. I'm sorry.
But,
I take it back. You're a
Brian
genius.
said no, so Brian, yes.
Brian
Correct for
corrects
Brian.
correctly.
Back in isolation.
All right.
Get in there.
All right. Rizz's second word to administer Brian is throbbing. Throbbing.
Ooh, what a good-looking word.
I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Let's see how he does.
Okay. Throbbing.
Throbbing.
Excellent. Excellently done, Pete.
Wow.
All right.
Yes, Brian.
The team is
Yes,
killing
sir.
it.
You
today.
win, buddy.
Oh, he got
Appreciate
You
you.
got it.
Nice.
All right, what do you want?
Lincoln Park, sir.
Lincoln Park next Saturday, August 23rd at Enterprise Center. You are going, my friend. Hang on 1 second.
It was really good, man.
That was great.
Thank you.
That was great.
Wow.
Good teamwork there, buddy.
Yeah,
baby.
I was close on that first one, too.
Throbbing.
That's a bummer.
Bill, hello.
Hey, good morning, Rizz.
Good morning, Bill. All right, pick somebody.
We'll go with King Scott again.
King Scott, let's throw him into audio isolation.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he in isolation?
He's in isolation.
I'm going to say, before you even say the word, I'm going to say he's not going to get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Who should we have give the clue?
Yeah, who would you like, Brian, to give the clues? I'm sorry, Bill. I'm sorry, Bill. Bill, who would you like
That's
to
all right. Moon.
Moon, all right.
All right, yeah, the guy with the lisp.
All right, Moon, first.
Take your headphones off. All right, so Moon is going to give the clues, okay, Scott?
Okay.
Back in isolation.
Right.
Look at Moon. Don't look at anyone else. Moon, your first word to administer is beaver. Beaver.
Bill, what do you think?
You already said no?
No.
Oh, he said no, okay.
That's a weird one. Okay. Beaver.
Beaver.
Somebody's reading
Bill.
lips today.
Dude, Scott's so confident now. He's over here.
Bill, okay.
All right, back in
Isolation, Scott. Bill, do you want to change? You want to change your automatic no?
He's so happy.
Yes, I do want to change my automatic no. I'll hear the word
What's
first.
the next word?
Moon, your next word to administer is ballcock. Ballcock.
Absolutely not. Hell no.
I agree with that one.
Okay.
Now, this is the part of the toilet it's the floater.
That is
right?
correct.
It's
It is the floater in a toilet. It sounds dirtier than it is. It is simply a plumber's helper, the ball.
Okay, and here's why this is going to be no, because I don't think he's going to think he'll be able to say this word.
Right.
So that's a good guess.
There's a few things going for you on this one, Bill.
All right, here we go.
And one of the things that's going for him is it's difficult for me to get this one out without.
Let's go.
on my
Let's
face.
go.
Okay. Ball cock.
Bowling ball.
No.
That's 2 words. You silly man. Ball cock.
Molotov.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not
Pretty good right
bad.
there.
That's not bad. Last one.
Ball cock.
Bullcrap.
Ball cock.
What is it?
Ball cock.
Ballcock.
I do like bull crap.
Bullcrap. Molotov.
Molotov. I thought you were going to work it out.
You
there.
looked like you were going to work it out, but he did bet against you.
That's so funny. He's probably seen me say the word bull crap.
So now it's
All right, it's the final word.
final word.
Final word. Back in isolation, Scott.
All right.
Final word for Bill. Here we go.
Bill, the final word is creamy. Creamy.
Ooh. I'm going to say no again.
What do you think? What do you think?
I feel like this is a hard word to
What do you think,
visualize.
Creamy.
This
you know what I mean?
C
Like-
sound is. It's hard to get that.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get this one.
It's hard to get the E sound.
I'm going to say he's going to get it, but I think it's going to take it down to the third try.
All right, we'll see.
I think words with B's and THs at the beginning are the easiest. Outside of that, he's screwed.
All right, let's see what we got here. Creamy's the word. Okay.
Wait
Moon.
a second. It's off.
Oh. Did you hear what I said? Okay, I guess not.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Creamy.
Creamy.
Damn, Bill.
Bill's out.
Bill's out.
I animated.
Bill
Bill's
went
out.
against me
Bill went
after I
against
said.
you.
Well, I said I was glad he
Why are you
called.
yelling?
I might have these on. Bill, I said I was glad you called in. I hadn't heard from you in a while.
King Scott's going to kill Bill.
Gosh, darn it.
All right, Christopher.
Morning.
All right, good morning, Christopher. Pick a Rizz Show member to go in isolation.
Let's put Moon in isolation.
Moon in isolation.
All right.
That's good. Who would you like to read the
Great
words?
songs, by the way.
Rafe.
Okay, Rafe will read the words.
Okay.
What?
Rafe will be reading the words, okay?
Okay, great.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Who am I talking to again? I'm sorry.
Christopher.
Christopher.
Here we go.
Christopher. The first word is turgid. Turgid.
I don't even know what that word is, so I'm going to say no.
Yeah, no way he would. No way. No
Well,
way. I'm curious.
He's been getting them in one, so I went a little deeper in the pocket. And
curious
this is on me. I got chosen to give.
I'm curious as to see what he's going to say, though. Okay,
Me
here we
too.
go. Here we go, Moon.
Here we go.
Turgid.
Churchy.
No.
Turgid.
Turkey.
Woo! Man.
Taking it to
We're
the wire.
dancing. We're dancing.
Hey. Go big, baby. Go big. Because whatever you're doing, I can't, there's nothing there.
Last one.
Turgid.
Sturgis.
Oh, no.
Man, good guesses.
What
good
happened?
guesses.
What was that?
Turgid.
Turgid. You were dancing
I don't
around
even know
it.
what that word is. I've never heard that
No
word.
one does.
What is this, Wordle? You're trying to break
Well,
streaks
Christopher
here.
said you wouldn't get it, so excellent, Christopher. 1-0.
You were dancing around it. It was
Yeah.
about to be the biggest win in
Say-
Read My
say-
Lips history.
say the word again?
Turgid.
Turgid.
No.
It means swollen.
I don't believe that.
My arms are turgid.
I don't believe that at all.
I don't believe in the
I'm
English
getting in
language.
isolation because you guys are
Go back in
BS
isolation.
liars.
Well,
You are a BS liar.
Okay, next.
next word. Bulbous. Bulbous.
I think you can work that one out.
Okay, so Christopher is saying yes to bulbous.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, here we go.
Don't give me no fake words.
Bulbous.
Bulbous.
Yeah!
Did he bet on me?
Yeah, he bet on you.
Yeah, he did.
Christopher, what do you want?
That's amazing, dude.
Oh, what else could it have been?
Let me do Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park, you're going. Hang on one second.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Wow, way to go.
Bulbous.
Yeah, dude. I felt good. I mean, he made
I
the
went in the hard word pile for that
Yeah.
one because you've been crushing it so hard.
he made the bow, and then I saw like an S at the end, and I kind of
Killed it.
well, that's
Bulbous, okay.
my only
Great job.
option.
Lisa.
Hey, Riz.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey.
What would you, what member of the Rizz Show would you like to put in isolation?
Let's put you in isolation, and can we have King Scott do the reading?
Sure.
Yeah, here you go, buddy.
Riz and King, King and Riz, King and Scott.
Get it. Scots. Oh, my God, this is so loud.
Yes, it is distracting as well. He's rocking.
King Scott, your first word to administer to Riz is dongle.
Okay.
Dongle.
Oh man. Is that-
Lisa, will King Scott and Riz work out the dongle?
I'm going to say no.
She says no. King Scott, please administer the word.
like how you guys keep covering your mouths before.
Dongle.
Charcuterie.
Oh, boy.
Wow, what is he thinking?
Dongle.
Charcoal.
Hey, to be fair,
Lift your mustache up,
your
man.
mustache is freaking huge, dude, and it is over. It's over your lip.
Lift your mustache
You
up,
have
man.
no lips.
You got no lips,
Hey,
man.
you got no lips.
You got no lips.
How are you supposed to do this with no lips?
Okay, don't do that. Just push it up a little. Tilt your head back and let him
There we
see
go.
the D noise.
Dongle.
That was well done. I'm going to go ahead and
That
say
was
that.
better.
That was really good.
Chartle.
What did you say?
The word was dongle.
Chartle?
Chortle.
Is that a word as well?
I think it is.
I'm so done with these fake words.
Chartle. That's a
Good
word.
news for Lisa. She bet against you.
Oh,
so
good.
we
What
got
was
a
the
win.
word?
We have one win. Dongle.
Dongle. Dongle.
Dongle.
Damn it.
Dongle.
Yeah, it's hard
His
to see
mustache
past
was
that.
in the way of the D. His mustache was high. As usual, his mustache was hiding the D.
His mustache was hiding his upper lip. It's hard to.
Oh, for sure.
But dongle.
All right,
What
back
is
in
that?
ISO.
What is a dongle?
A
The
dongle is
dongle
like
is,
a little, it's like a little thing.
Small computer adapter.
Yeah, like if I have like a flash drive on a dongle, it's like a little dongle. It's
Yeah, when you have a flash on a dong, you know.
Don't let your dingle dongle dongle.
right, back in there.
Chartle. Okay.
Chartle. I'm not looking.
Chartleism?
Fake words.
Here we go. Second word, Lisa. Now that we've gotten the room back together here. Succulent. Succulent.
Let's say yes.
Okay, Lisa's betting on him. King Scott, please administer
Smart.
this succulent word.
Okay.
Succulent.
Just the way you said that creeped me out, man. I don't like it.
It looked funny, the whole thing.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's upsetting. He's upset right now.
What do you got?
I don't. I can't see his lips.
Yeah. I ain't got no lips. Just
Caligula.
Uvula. All right.
That's
Well,
a-
you
that's
know,
a-
there's the right amount of syllables.
Here we go.
Succulent.
Necklace.
Well, you got one of the C noises in there.
Twist this
Locked in. Locked in.
Maybe make the snake sound at the beginning so he can see the succulent.
Succulent.
That was
That was
pretty
good.
Redonkulous.
Oh!
Now, that is a real word. I won't argue that.
What was it?
Succulent.
Succulent. Damn it.
Succulent. We even told him to make the snake noise at the beginning to try to get the S
Did
out
she
there.
guess that I would get it?
No, she
Nope.
did say you would. So we're going down to the third one. Back into
We got you,
isolation.
Lisa.
Succulent.
We got you, Lisa.
Lisa?
Hard. By the way, when you play a song I like, so I'm listening to
It's-
Rage Against
it's
the
hard.
Machine.
It's hard.
It's harder when it's a song you like.
I'm
Yeah,
well
you're paying
aware.
know the
attention to the
words.
words and
Here we go. He's in.
Okay, he's in. The final word. The final word is plump. Plump.
All right, I'm going to say no.
Will not get plump.
I'm trying to think of what the PL and MP syllables will look like on his face.
I know, because it's going to look like
Pardon me.
it's going to look like a lot of syllables.
Yeah, well, that last time when you did the succulent and you could see your teeth, it really made a difference. So, like, do something with your face, with your lips, where you can see your actual mouth. Because your mustache is the only thing moving.
Let's
It looks
go,
like
boys.
It looks like an animal bouncing.
Plump it up.
And he's supposed to guess a word.
Plump.
Plump.
Oh! Yeah. See, he just needed a coach.
You got it, but unfortunately, she bet against you.
Sorry, Lisa. But we had fun.
Lisa, you're killing me.
Thank you for playing. Goodbye.
All right, one more.
Hey, 2 out of 3.
One more round here. Justin, hello.
Hello, Rizzuto Show. Good morning.
Good morning, Justin. Pick somebody.
Good morning.
The only combination, King Scott is going in. No, Moon's going into ISO.
Moon into ISO.
King Scott's reading the Moon.
And who's reading?
King Scott is reading.
King Scott's reading. Moon's an ISO. Here we go. Final round.
With the quickness.
Okay, here we go.
Is he in?
He's in.
All right, your first word, Justin, is member. Member.
Member. Yes, he will.
Member. He will.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Look at him.
Administer the
Look
word.
at him.
Here we go.
Okay.
Member.
Pimple.
Nope. Nope.
Real confident
Dude,
on that one.
your beard and mustache move so much when you
I know.
enunciate. It's like watching a Muppet.
I hate it.
It's like watching a Muppet in real life.
Member.
Peeper.
Ooh.
He's close.
He's
getting
dancing around it.
He's getting close.
Member.
Paper.
Oh.
What in the world could that have been? I guessed all 3 of them.
Member.
What was that?
Member.
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 Member, yeah.
Member, and he did think you would get it, so now you got to
over
sweep
one.
out.
We
You
got
got
it.
to
We got
sweep
it.
out.
We're gonna sweep.
Over one. Back in
He
isolation.
was
Let's
using
go.
peas all over the place.
Let's go. Okay, back
It
in
is a
ISO.
member.
The next one.
All right, next word.
Next word is
Nipple.
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 Justin, what do you think?
Nipple.
Sorry,
It's gonna
let
be
you down.
hard. Nipple.
Nipple.
Oh, too much enunciation.
Nipple.
Too much beard.
You say
No.
No.
You say
no. Too
Justin
much
says no.
movement. Too much beard.
no on the nipple.
No, I think he's going to get it. I think he
so,
may have
too.
chosen unwisely, Justin. I hope
go.
I'm wrong.
Nipple.
People.
Nope.
Everything you say looks like a pea.
Nipple.
Limber.
Last one.
I love the look you gave him after.
Last one. Here we go. Lock in, guys.
Here it is.
Here it is for the win.
Nipple.
Keeper.
No. Nipple.
Nipple.
Nipple, but
Nipple. But he bet against you.
So
he bet against you. So this is it.
All right.
This is the end.
That's a safe
That was a
bet
smart-
at this point, I feel.
This is the end for the win.
For the win. Final contestant win.
Final
And on a
contestant
good
win.
note, no pressure, Justin.
Come on, Justin.
The word is humpback. Humpback.
Oh, no.
No.
Humpback. No,
Humpback.
no.
Okay.
Okay, he says no. Humpback.
Okay, let's go, Scott.
Okay. Humpback.
Upend.
Nope. Okay.
Humpback.
Up there.
No. Last one.
Where? Up
Last
there.
one.
What are you saying?
Lock it in.
Humpback.
What? What? Can you do it one more time? I blinked.
Just think about it.
Give it to him one more time.
One more time. Fine.
He says he didn't see it.
Humpback.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Upbeck. Upbeck. It looks like he's saying two words. Upbeck.
Humpback.
What?
Humpback.
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 You were so close, but
Justin said no.
Well,
and that
Justin's
means Justin wins.
Justin, congratulations.
There we go.
Darn it. That was H's are tough, brother.
King Scott reading them is tough.
Yeah, there is an extra line of defense. All you see are two little teeth sticking out from under that
my
mustache.
God,
No
that's
lips.
tough,
No nothing.
That is
Well done, everybody.
tough game. So
All right,
fun.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. Rafe's got some sports for you. Rafe, I think it's time to get into some sports. Now, today, is this going to be sad or is this going to be super important?
It's super important. We're back, baby. Give me a drink of water and take a deep breath. Presented by DraftKings, a casino queen. Play, stay, and dine. Visit DraftKings at CasinoQueen.com for special promotions. It's me, Rafe Williams, and I'm back, baby, with the super important sports report. And I'm bringing you stories you need, the stories you don't, the stories that make you question whether humanity should be allowed near balls of any kind. We'll hit the majors, the minors, and stuff that looks like it was invented by drunk cousins in a yard with too much free time. So let's treat life like a Harley and lay our nuts up on the tank and ride. First up, the Cardinals. Guess what? They lost again. Back to 500 like the universe intended. But a bigger story by CBS's Matt Snyder. He asks a question, where the hell are the best fans in baseball? The Cardinals are only 3 games out of a playoff spot and Busch Stadium has been emptier than a vegan's fridge on a barbecue night. Even the Rockies are outdrawing the St. Louis Cardinals at home.
Oh, boy.
Turns out the best fans in baseball might just be fans who like winning a lot. And right now, the only thing getting filled faster than the seats is the excuse jar. Moving on. What? To the sport we all care about, underwater hockey. That's right. It's hockey, but played at the bottom of a pool. 2 teams, snorkel-wearing maniacs, push a puck along the floor with little sticks while everyone holds their breath longer than the average person can tolerate their in-laws. Yesterday, big play, deep sea Dave Thompson scored the game winner while blacking out. He celebrated with CPR and making out with a lifeguard. Moving on. What? Jerry and Shotty are fighting bigger battles. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones revealed he beat stage 4 melanoma with a miracle drug called PD-1, while coach Brian Schottenheimer also shared that he battled thyroid cancer at 28. Having surgery with 72 hours of his diagnosis, these guys just turned the preseason story into a masterclass on grit, and probably the most inspirational locker room speech you're going to hear this year. Moving on, whoop, the biggest sports news, egg throwing. Yes, egg throwing is a real sport. You and your partner toss a raw egg farther and farther apart until someone screws it up. At this weekend's World Championships, Team Yorkshire went 300 feet before Dave the Dropper Wilkums ended the run and his marriage. Nobody loves a loser. Get back out there, Dave. We hope you find somebody. Moving on. Whoop! Circle the wagons. The Vikings bring the boys to the yard. The Vikings bring the boys to the yard, and their milkshakes come with built-in straws. That's right. The Minnesota Vikings just added male cheerleaders. That's right. Male cheerleaders Blaze Chic and Louis Kahn to their dance squad. They debuted Saturday, sparking both applause and online meltdowns. And for the record, if your biggest problem with football is the gender of the person shaking the pom-poms, your fantasy team is probably 0-12 every year. Suck it! Not literally, not the male guys. Just suck it. All right, that's it. The sports report was short and easy today. The big, the weird, and please tell me that that's a sanctioned event. Remember, whether it's millionaire athletes playing at half-empty stadiums, Cowboys legends fighting tougher battles than footballs, or fireballs being punted across fields, it's all sports to me. I'm Rafe Williams reminding you, if it's got rules, a scoreboard, or the potential for a mild bodily harm, I'll cover it so you don't have to. Whoop! See you next time. This has been the Super Important Sports Report.
All right. Take a drink of water, Rafe. Thank you very much.
Your throat is well done.
I could hear the rawness.
Yeah. I just have to swallow a Band-Aid when I get done with that.
I do, before we hit the final break, have a Rizz Show Husband of the Year nominee.
Oh, that's exciting.
You know, we consider ourselves on this show
the best husbands on the planet.
Husbands and partners. Treat our ladies like gold, huh?
Absolutely.
Put them on a pedestal. Well, this guy, I think, has us all beat. Memphis's DeCarlo Pitchford.
Common spelling?
DeCarlo Pitchford. Our Rizz Show Husband of the Year nominee. He's 51 years old. He's sitting in jail after allegedly shooting his wife in the stomach after she told him she was leaving him back on July 19th. Now, yes, he did shoot her in the stomach, but how could that get worse? I know there's a multitude of ways, and your mind could go a million different ways, but DeCarlo, the amazing husband that he is, at least he had...
flowers.
At least he had...
chocolate.
At least he had the kindness, after shooting his wife in the stomach, to take her to the hospital.
Well, he probably realized, like, wait, she said she's leaving. I was trying to make her leave.
He drove her to the hospital after shooting her. But not before stopping to pick up some beer. That's right.
No.
That's right.
Right.
Make a pit stop.
You don't mind if I stop?
I like hey.
He stopped to pick up some beer as he was driving his wife to the hospital after shooting her in the stomach.
Damn.
Cops are not buying DeCarlo's story, as he claims that he didn't think the gun would actually fire. He thought the gun was jammed. His wife, who's now recovering, she's like, yeah, he shot me on purpose.
He pointed a loaded gun at me and he pulled the trigger.
But he drove her to the hospital.
But yeah, the good husband of the year, you know, at least drove.
Well, he was going that way anyway.
Right, hey, yeah. It's on the way, baby. Maybe thinking this will probably be the last beer I have for a while.
Oh. Leave it to you to make sense of it.
I'm just trying to get into DeCarlo's head.
Well, I feel like you're
as the best husband that there is around.
Yeah.
Hey, the good news is he's on the market.
Well, he's going to be in jail for a while. I don't know what kind of beer he was picking up. Does that make a difference?
That was my question.
Yeah, that does.
Well, that doesn't matter.
I hope he got the expensive stuff. Being his last one.
If it was microbrew or something, that'd be...
Nah, they would have said Four Loko.
Could have been a special release of Sparks.
I'm going to look that up.
If it's IPA, that would be disappointing.
No, he doesn't seem like an IPA kind of guy.
No.
Man allegedly
Bush
stops.
camouflage can.
Oh, God. What kind of beer
Honey,
was
the
it?
camouflage cans just came out. They're going to be gone.
Some gold ones with the fish on them.
She'll understand.
Schlitz. Please be
Man
Schlitz.
shoots his wife, then drives to the hospital. Damn, there's got to be a picture.
Hams.
What's the
Hams?
cheapest one?
Where was this?
Wanted to say it was Hams.
Where was this?
Memphis.
I think Memphis has Yingling now. I know.
Stag.
Yeah.
This is Stagman.
What if it's
Gonna be after this.
Lone Star, one of the Texas beers that's making its way up here.
Well, I will tell you, he is a true gentleman. And he is today's Rizz Show Husband of the Year nominee. I believe Donnie Fandango is next. If you missed anything on the show, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michaels. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is titled...
Succulent, damn it, with Roseanne Barr.
Succulent, damn it. Succulent. Impact Life Blood Drive today, 2 to 6 o'clock at the Sheet Metal Workers Local Union 36 on Shoto. Blooddrive.1057thepoint.com. I'll be out there starting at 3, but 2 to 6 Blood Drive. Make an appointment, or hell, if you got some time, just stop by. Would love to Love to see you and drain you of your blood. Moon, what else?
Tomorrow, tickets are on sale at 10 a.m. tomorrow for November 26th, the party night of the year at the pageant, the day before Thanksgiving. My Posse in Effect tribute to Beastie Boys, and Teenage Dirtbags do a tribute to Rage Against the Machine. Beastie, Rage, two bands you ain't going to see, but you will see it November 26th.
The night before Thanksgiving, Skanksgiving.
Yeah, this is going to be rowdy. This is going to be 90s.
Giant party.
90s kids uniting, singing every single word, having the greatest night of the year. That is November 26th, and tickets are on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Scott.
Ahoy, everybody out there at Lake St. Louis. Tomorrow,
ahoy. Ahoy.
12 to 2, I'm going to be out at the Rocket Convenience Store, and we're going to be giving away all kinds of goodies, including there's free pizza while supplies last, so you don't want to miss this opportunity. 12 to noon to 2 tomorrow at Rocket Convenience Store in Lake St. Louis.
All right.
That's right. Hang on with King Scott 12 to noon tomorrow. And guys, I got to issue a warning to the city of St. Louis and everyone in this room. There is a new licensed driver on the road. Be careful. As of today, Caden Daniel, my guy, Caden Daniel, 16th birthday, passed the driver's test. And happy birthday, bud, and everyone else on the roads. Beware. There's a new lead foot in town.
All right.
All right. That's awesome.
All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill, the official sports bar of the Rizz Show. From Troy, Illinois, Hannah Kruger is out.